Oh, baby, you hear that glorious background noise, Chad? The glorious sound that accompanies only a fan in the distance. Hopefully it's not super awful, and hopefully I don't sound horrifically far away, because believe it or not, I am in fact horrifically far away. We're testing things here today, my friends. We're testing things, and what kind of things? This kind of things.
Hello. Welcome.
So, here's the question. At what point, between gain on the physical microphone and gain in OBS, does this audio sound the least bad? That's what I have to find out. Does it have echo? It shouldn't have an echo. Echo shouldn't be the problem. The problem should just be shitty quality. So let me try something.
That's the second time I've heard that. I look like Jonah Hill. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I mean, he's rich, so I mean, I'll take it.
I don't know. I mean, it's some variety of
I'm not painting shit.
money, right?
Yeah, exactly. Money's nice.
Ah, I know why it's echoing.
Hey,
Aha.
it is looking clean.
That's a solution to one problem. Okay, I should have solved one of those. That should solve echoey. Echoey is because the second webcam I hooked up was also getting transmitted into OBS. That problem is solved. So it should be less echoey. Now, which one is it? It's this one. If I bump this shit in here, and put the music beats about here. Yeah, the acoustics are definitely because room. So, like, obviously, like I said, the audio is going to be terrible. Audio is a work in progress. I think the only way to make this work real proper-like,
that's fucking teamwork,
audio-wise, is to have headsets for both of us.
Yeah.
Eternal Jedi with the Pentasub.
Bam.
Put this hat on.
Woo! It's a good hat.
that's fucking teamwork.
Don't worry, put it on. Eternal Jedi, how many months was that? 23?
He's gonna fuck it up.
You with the shiniest squidling. Thank you. We continue support. Oh, you're not actually. Shit, someone subbed. I stood up and somebody subbed. I'm not the. This is gonna be hard. Oh man, I can't see my own stream. Everything. Who the fuck was that? Rodney Corrupt. Does that show up in the chat?
No,
people subbing.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, sweet baby
I
lord.
just see them yelling at me.
That's gonna be difficult then.
No, we need.
Rodney Corrupt 4 months in a row. Paint it, Joe. Paint it.
I'm gonna eventually have to paint them now.
You have to paint them. Chad has spoken.
Yeah, Chad has spoken. I'll paint them.
Thank you both.
Fun fact, I want them all to vote what 2 colors I'm going to paint them.
Oh, you heard the man.
You guys get to decide. Don't know how. Well, did they hear me? I don't really know.
I'm
trying to be
sure
as
they
loud
can
as
hear
possible.
you. It's probably not fantastic. But I'm sure you are at the very least on it. So.
Thin your pants is what they're yelling at me now.
Thin your pants.
Yeah, I don't
Lord
know.
Tolkien's wisdom. Thin your pants.
Oh, okay.
Never forget that.
I love that hat.
So.
Black
Chat.
and pink. Green and green. Green screen.
How's the audio?
Black and pink.
How's the audio balance? Who's got the phone right now? He can see you chat links. I got the phone right now. I can see
figure
you.
it out.
We got currently our only access to chat-based resource
It's right there.
is my cell phone. That it will do for the time being. I know it's not going to be perfect. The quality's not going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm talking right now specifically volume. Specifically our volume versus the music or just overall. Because volume I can fix easily. Audio quality, again, is probably gonna have to be either some sort of other mic setup, because my Yeti's over there and it's doing its fucking best, Yeti, I'm proud of you, but you're not really, this is not what you're for. This isn't what you're great at. Need to fill this room with pillows, yeah, room acoustics, yeah, we know that. There's nothing I can do about that right now. Right now, all I can address is really volume. Also, what I can address is this layout, because I'm not sure what the best way to present this is. What you're looking at on your screen right now, and in whatever corner has the other camera, because I think it's that one.
It's that one.
It's that one.
It's that one.
Yeah, right, no, we moved it. Because it was going to be.
It was there, but it's going to block you.
It was, so right, so it's down there now. It was up there, but it was right in front of my face area, but now it's down there. That corner. That camera up there, you can't see. There's a secondary camera right there. That's the best solution I can think of. Because with a single camera setup, it's going to be difficult to get a proper overview, I guess, of the battlefield. From one angle, from either distance, it's going to be hard to see exactly what's going on. So I figured having one standard kind of lowish angle. I should probably sit down because my head's probably like literally out of frame.
Yeah, we were actually standing out of it.
I'm very tall. Yeah. This chair is here specifically for me to sit down, so I'm not just standing out of the frame. With this angle, you can see us. We can hang out. We can have some chats. You might just want to also open this on your own phone. There's not a good way for us to get to.
Handing it to one another.
Squid is louder than music is louder than Joe. That's because Joe's not used to talking loudly on the screen.
Yeah, I'm not good at streaming. But
also, projection is the thing. But that is also a work in progress. We will mold him into a finely crafted Warhammer streaming machine.
Yes.
He doesn't have a stream voice quite yet. Do you want me to turn the music down, chat? Because I can definitely do that. But anyway, when we're seated, you can see both of us. We can talk. You can hear what we're doing. The person who's standing up, of course, is going to be mostly out of frame. Do you want me to kick the camera up a little bit? Because I can kick that camera up a bit if you think having a higher angle will be a little bit better. I can change either one of these camera angles easily because music down a little. All right, let me do that. I can do that. The problem is I need to come all the way over here to fix anything, but that's fine. So let's turn the music down a smidgen. How about we drop this about 2.5 decibels. Kick it up a bit, we see too much of the floor. Deal. That's exactly what we're doing in the stream, chat. This right here. Swoop. See, I'm worried that puts too much of the table behind the corner camera. And the only other solution, if I put that camera in a different corner, it's going to cut off the heads of somebody sitting in a chair. So, again, chat, work with me on solution. It could put it in the center.
No,
that's normally a meme.
We're carrying cameras around. We're not gonna just strap GoPros to our forehead and just walk around the table.
It's normally a meme solution when you say put the face cam in the middle. But we could actually put the overhead view top center. Go put your hand up to your right. All the way out, extend it.
Wait, that
like there. We could put it about there.
Hello.
So the edge of it's like there. That's just kind of in that middle area, because there's a lot of blank space right there. Let me do that. That's going to take me a second. But let me do that business. And that is why we are doing this stream. I move this little camera.
Okay.
Here.
Someone call Zender, please.
I move this little
He needs to rank his squad in.
Up here.
It's about this tall.
It can be shrunk a bit.
Praise the Omnissiah. No, we're not praising the Omnissiah. We're praising the hive mind.
And then I take this logo. Put that bitch right there. How's that? Maybe that's better. That could be better, because now, I'm not positive, I can see my computer from here kind of. My head is still off the top of the I'm standing, but I'm really fucking tall, so there's no way around that.
You can't fuck the whole hive mind.
I'm gonna be off the screen if I'm standing. So, that puts the camera, that looks good. I'm looking really far. I'm looking literally at the opposite corner of the room right now, but that looks like it's good to me.
I mean, yeah.
The camera's kind of, the overhead camera's kind of between the two of us. And you have the table, and you have an overhead view of the table. I like that. Has chat like that?
Do we like this chat? I don't know. Tell me. Because I'm not positive yet.
The main goal of today's stream...
They're just talking about how tall and lanky you are.
I'm very tall and lanky. The main goal of today's stream...
is seeing that it works. And
it's actually perfect. It's good. Awesome. The main goal of today's stream is to figure out this.
Yeah. Make it all work right and be playable.
And then as a... catch up. The shelf makes it look off center, but again, I'll fuck with this later. As a just catch up for what happened earlier, I tried to hook up the second camera. OBS was not having me having two identical cameras hooked in and then just started crashing every time I tried to load any scene that had either camera. And I couldn't get into the scene to even delete them because it just crashed. And I tried all sorts of shit. I was gonna go start doing file manipulation. Hexy said, no, you're a retard, don't touch anything scary sounding. And I was like, alright, fine. And then it just started working on its own.
It just starts working.
Could you do a top-down mirror on the top-down view camera? You mean like flip it? I mean like... So it's... Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I can definitely do that. I can absolutely mirror that camera. It's gonna be... Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
What's the relevance? Oh, because they're pointing different directions.
Yeah, grab the chat thing so you can...
Oh, right.
I can do this.
You keep moving the phone, so I just come to the phone. Squid eye blurry. No, we're in what used to be a garage that was turned into a bedroom, sort of.
Is that
kind of
better? Because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but that doesn't seem better. Because it seems really weird because just the shape, because of the angle of the camera, it seems really, really weird.
Someone said flip on x-axis. I don't know.
But I mean, this does.
Oh wait, no, you can read it there. Never mind.
Yeah, hold on. Zoom. Oops, I definitely just flipped something I didn't mean to flip. I just made it stand upside down. Hold on. Okay. Let's put you back because that's stupid.
What do we do?
Let's flip
Did you
it.
break it? They're actually reeing.
The other way.
Yeah, they really soiled it reeing.
That way?
Did he do it? Or is
that what you mean?
It doesn't seem right.
So, here's the thing about the mic being on the black box there. The mic cord's not that long. I don't have quite that long of a mic cord. I can get the microphone a bit closer. I can't get the microphone a whole lot closer.
We're gonna get into the actual like models, what we have and stuff like that.
We also have the problem that I can't put the microphone in the general area in front of the camera because that's where the ceiling fan is, and when I put it under the ceiling fan, it sounds like I'm actually sticking the microphone in a tornado. So it has to stay on the fringes of the room, and the cord won't reach far enough to get to the other side of the table. So my options are a little limited on microphone positioning. Zoom the top camera in. About as zoomed as it can get, really, without cutting off some of the table. I wanted to have it be a straight top down, but mounting that camera on the ceiling is what I like to call completely impossible. It can't be done. It cannot be done. Alright, so the sides line up on the two cameras now. That's good stuff. Audio is as good as it's gonna be for now.
Until we can figure that out better.
Yeah, until we get like a wireless headset or something.
Yeah.
What else? I sat down wanting to do something else.
That's fucking teamwork.
That's pretty cool. There's 4-month resub. You were the shiniest squirrely. Thank you, Figure Teeth, for my friend.
Do it, Dirt. I dare you.
So you can't see
figure it out for us.
So you can't see resubs in that channel at all?
No, it doesn't come up unless it comes up way later than it does on the actual like camera screen.
Okay,
oh,
so
wait, no, that's not. Never mind.
Alright, so I do have the problem I can't see subs on the mobile Twitch.
Yeah, nothing seems to come up.
Which is kind of annoying, but we can
I mean,
find...
we can know if you leave the volume that loud. I heard it over here.
Did you?
Yeah, I just heard.
Okay, so we can hear somebody sub. I just have to run over here and look.
Oh wait, there it is.
Is
wait,
it?
Is that it? Does it spawns the tentacle things? Was it Crimey 42?
No, that's just them spamming because somebody.
Oh, because they did. Oh
right,
yeah, no, we wouldn't know unless they spammed that with their name in it.
Do we don't need to come out there and mount that shit for you? Dirt, feel fucking free.
Yeah,
I clearly,
whatever you do.
I clearly have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
He knows how to play video games. I know how to make food. You know how to play with wires.
These shelves are gonna look off-centered because that shelf is like this is not the center of the room.
Yeah.
So
that's way over there.
There's nothing I can do about that because the center of the room is where that frame is.
Missed a whole lot.
That shelf is about twice as long as this shelf.
Oh yeah, that one's super tiny.
That's fucking teamwork.
It's really dumb. So, the second goal of this here late night stream we're doing today is to play some Warhammer.
Deal.
What?
They said make me food. Deal.
If you come over here, Joe will make you food. That's his job. That's what he does. Like, my job is have really bad setups to stream Warhammer 40k. His job is to make pizzas. So.
I will make anyone food that actually comes to the house. But I mean, you have to
Don't
find the
fucking
house.
say
We're not gonna give out the address. If they're resourceful enough
Dude,
to find the
people
house,
are fucking wizards.
if they figure
They'll
it
find
out,
it.
that's fine. I'll make you food.
They're gonna like reverse engineer Amazon's fucking gift registry or something.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. You're inviting this.
That's fine. Come on down.
God damn it. Anyway.
Wait, they're still spamming tentacles.
Always paying tentacles. That's just the life. So for now, it's temporary.
That's fucking teamwork.
That, yeah, you hear it?
I did. I can't hear it. I have to go over there and see who's sub though. Here's the downside. It's Legionator Max 5 months in a row. Axie Merge, 40k, and late night streams. Speaking my language.
Boom.
You were the shiniest squidling. Thank you for your continued support, my friend.
You just have to bring the pile of hats over here.
Yeah, I'll just
you
bring...
put up the tentacle, I put on the hat.
Well,
it's
and
gonna go
I have
in, it's
to
gonna
come
be
over
fine.
here to see who it is though, and like read their message and shit.
No, I know that. That's why you bring the hat over here. I put on the hat. You fucking flag the tentacle.
We don't know what hat to put on until I see what sub it is though.
It's fine. You just yell color of hat. I put color of hat on.
All right. Deal.
Easy.
So, ignore our sad ghetto terrain phone blocks. On the list of things I want to do
I think they look fine.
for this setup, obviously get real terrain that is not a wooden box, a cardboard box, and some packing foam. That is definitely a priority, as is painting the models.
I'm gonna get to painting models. I have to spray them first, and
As is painting the models. I mean, I can't make fun of minorly based, so it's not like I've really started painting either. I just base coated everything except the maggot has weapons. But we are gonna play the game of 40k because I didn't get to stream earlier. I want to at least give you guys something now that everything just decided to work again. And I also really want to see if it's just gonna spontaneously decide to stop working again.
oh yeah, it
Because
can just literally explode.
law of the universe, any problem that just randomly solves itself.
Can randomly unsolve itself.
Exactly. If you don't know what fixed it, there's a very high chance it can just revert back to not fixed anymore. And that means a random OBS crash, in which case you will see a huge amount of flaming picnic baskets in that chat. That means the stream is down.
That means it's dead.
If you see that, bad things have befallen our stream. So,
I have to paint it, but because I have to paint it, you have to eat real food.
yeah, we already talked about I'm doing that. They
That's
know.
what they're shouting.
They know.
Okay.
They know. I'm gonna eat real food. We're doing it, and you're stopping eating fast food. We're all gonna be healthier. We're all gonna do better choices with our lives.
Wait, Chaos is spamming flaming baskets, but I don't know if
That's because he's a fucking troll.
okay. That's
So-
what I figured.
Before we start this here, and I'm aware that I'm gonna say probably most of you.
Wait, now they're all doing it.
It's not
Is this
actually
a-
down, is it? I'm sure we're being memed, but the
I'm
thing that
pretty
sucks
sure.
is I literally
don't
can't
know-
tell without walking
yeah.
across the room. So I
Now it's
actually,
Will and some
I
other
actually have to go look.
people. Yeah.
All right, guys, you did it. You have successfully tested the panic basket system. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, like this is a foolproof plan.
It works.
Yeah.
You have that is exactly what I want you to do. If the stream does actually go down.
Yeah.
Good job. You tested it. You did good work,
Wait,
guys.
what's the one with the little squid head and the hook? Is it squid bait?
That's squid bait.
Hey, hell yeah, that's
That's
the
us
one.
getting fucking baited. So, I am sure I would guesstimate, conservative estimate right now, while you squidlings just hanging out in the chat, probably. And I know I'm standing and you can only see approximately this much of my body, but it's because I'm about to start touching things.
That's the part of your body they can see. That was all.
Probably less than a quarter of you is going to be the guess I'm going to go for. Have any fucking idea what Warhammer 40k is. And of that quarter that do, probably half of you know anything about the game besides that's heresy memes.
Someone asked the same question like 3 times now. I don't know the answer to it.
What's
It's,
up? If you have the chat, feel free to relay
would it be
questions too.
possible to mount the top-down camera on the same side of the forward-facing camera? That way they'd line up easier.
No. The reason being,
Answers.
to mount the top-down camera from this side, it would be inside of a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Which is just... Hopefully I don't have to explain why that's not viable.
Yeah.
I do not have enough extension cable nor space to run that camera to that side, because that camera is a good 5 feet back from the table. There's not 5 feet of space over there. I mean, I guess we could move the table out like here. It's kind of awkwardly in the middle of the room at that point. At the moment, no, there's a better solution. There's no better solution, rather. If
There's a better solution, which is none.
there's a better solution, which is get fucked, comma, idiot. So, if you guys like the Random Late Night Warhammer streams, and it's something we're going to continue doing more seriously, I will obviously investigate how I can make this setup significantly improved. For now, we are at baby's first, I'm not even going to say steps, I'm going to say like we fell out of the crib,
Yeah.
and this is where we landed. And this is what we have for the time being. This is just what we're left with. So, for those of you who know anything about 40k, I will understand names,
He doesn't like anything weed.
names of models.
That's all.
Quick rundown. We are not playing a like points limited game or anything. I
Best
have
model
two
in
start.
the game.
Shut
This
up.
is the high
I have
flyer.
2 start
He always
collecting
wins.
boxes. He has a start collecting box, a Trigon, and a box of Gene Stealers. We don't have a whole lot of stuff. We're pretty much just running what we got. So I am running 2 Auditor Doom Crawlers to do tankety things, and in it, I will translate each of these units into not Warhammer, so that usually those of you who don't know anything about this game and are either just here for memes or because you're actually curious about learning, you guys can learn along with us here. This is tankety. It has a big fucking gun that doesn't do anything. Because he makes his invulnerable save every single time. But if he doesn't, it evaporates literally anything he owns.
Oh, yes.
It's great. I have 2 of them. I am bringing 1 5-man squad of Rangers with 2 Arcabi and an Omnispecs, and just the vanilla Alpha. In non-Warhammer, these dudes done do shoot good. Well, one of them done do shoot good. One of them's going in the microwave as soon as I fucking figure out which one it is. Because consistently, one of these guys dome pieces people and one-shots Tyranid warriors. The other one can't hit on a 3 rerolling misses. So, the other 3 dudes are just there. They're just the dudes are glorified cheerleaders for the 2 guys in the back with the big ass World War I era sniper rifles. They're just here.
Yeah, he's
to
literally praising the Omniscient.
to be moral support.
Oh, goodness.
Here's Attack Priest Dominus.
Piece of shit.
He is absolutely a piece of shit. Those who don't play Warhammer, this is a mandatory piece of shit. It is literally a pile of walking trash that I'm legally required to include in my army.
Gotta keep the tanks healthy.
He does repair tanks, I guess. He does give us some rerolls. I usually run him substitute as Belisarius Call, but I don't want to do that right now because I want to just run him as is
They're so...
for the moment, even though he's going to sub shit anyway.
Someone is so ready to... Oh, God. Someone
Sorry
is
about
so ready to see how cursed you are.
Oh, you guys are going to actually see me roll dice. You're going to get to watch me roll physical dice.
I don't know.
You're going to get to see it happen. You're going to see my actual real-life RNG. Let me put it on that side because that's a more accurate representation of how I live my life. That's how I like to live my life right there. There's a couple 6s in there to make me feel good, but that's like 6 ones.
That's
And
all
he just,
6s.
yeah, we did it on purpose though. I just put these
Oh,
in
I know.
here. That's just how they ended up.
I roll all my dice on purpose. Don't worry about it.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Anyway,
I'm gonna win.
I have 1 5-man squad of Vanguards with an enhanced data tether and 2 arc rifles. I would run as plasma calibers if I had any idea how many points that pile of crap was. I'll just run them as plasma calibers. I mean, that's what I usually do anyway, because let's be honest, arc rifles suck. And the reason that arc rifles included in this Qatari inventory box is so that you can tell your opponent this is a plasma caliber. That's what the arc rifle is for.
Exactly.
For those of you that don't play Warhammer, these are fucking Hingis McCringleberry, and their job is to run forward, die gloriously for the Emperor, and hopefully slow at least some amount of that down before it gets to the shit that actually matters in the back. Also, this man right here is Taser Jesus, and He is 100% of my RNG I have been given in life. Is this guy who is in fact wielding a cattle prod. That cattle prod has slain 8 gargoyles.
He is the highest of those guys.
Yes.
He's just batted them down. He gunned a couple more down in that round, and it finally, like, it took so. He died by a morale test, didn't he?
No,
he
didn't
kill him.
He did die. No, because he was left by himself. He was last man standing, so he couldn't have gotten a morale test after that.
Oh,
he was the last guy left, and he finally did go down to a gargoyle. I mean, still 1 wound toughness 3.
What?
So, like, you eventually got
Which
it.
roll are you running?
I don't know, actually. I'll decide while you get your army. This is, my last unit is a 10-man squad of Vanguard with 2 more plasma calibers. So, bring the fucking, I might just go Ryza, bring all this plasma. I got 4 plasma calibers. I don't know. But I'll look. 2 tankities, 15 peasants, 5 more peasants, but 2 of them have cool guns, and this fucking asshole I'm required to run.
Boom.
So,
I have much cooler units.
Well, I picked the point roll.
But none of them are actually
This is
properly
really
set
new.
up at all. I got.
Give me the chat thing later.
Okay. Here, you talk to chat. Say hello.
While you're doing stuff. Yeah, give the chat device.
I got the Hive Tyrant because he's the best, literally in the world. But I took him as Flagrant because I didn't really understand the reason of just having him walk. He has the Heavy Venom Cannon because I need something to deal with his 2 fucking tanks. I have nothing else in my entire army that can deal with a tank very well. And then he's got, like, he has the Adrenal Glands and Poison Sacs for, again, dealing with things better. I got the Trigon, which, if you do know anything about Warhammer, he does not look correct in any fashion, because he has pieces from Trigon Prime, shut up, and Moloch, because I want him to look cool. That's all I'm really worried about. I'm not trying to play tournaments, so I just want him to look really nice.
Heresy!
Shut up. And yeah, he is just to bring these little idiot douchebags into range of killing things. They're little scary monsters named Gene Stealers. I forgot.
Meme Stealers.
They also go by Meme
They're to
Stealers.
steal your memes.
And yeah, he just pops up, brings up to 20 of those little fuckfaces.
Yes, Joe is literally playing Fashion Souls in Warhammer 40k. He's putting his models together, whatever. But everyone asking, I'm playing AdMech. There's none of this is Space Marines or anything. This is all the infantry is Skitarii. This is pure AdMech right now.
Yep.
It's literally 2 Skitarii start collecting boxes, minus the second Dominus, because I am bringing the 1 legally mandated Dominus, and no more than that.
Yeah, because fuck him. Because I can, whenever I come across him, I can usually kill him. If I can get handsy bits on him.
Also, look at the, if you can see OBS from where you are, take a look at that when you're holding models up, because you're holding up behind the,
Oh, I really?
I can full screen OBS, because it's not like I need anything else that's up right now, because we're only looking at the OBS preview.
You right.
So I'll just full screen this.
Oh, yeah, because you put it right fucking there.
Because that's where it fits the best. Yeah, hold it below so it's not in there. You can see, you'll figure it out.
Those guys. Anyway, these, they're gargoyles by model, but I run them as termagants because 12-inch
Because let's be honest, the starter box should fucking come with termagants.
Yeah, gargoyles.
Why does the starter box come with gargoyles?
It's because you can turn him into a Flagrant, and they need something to move along with him.
No, they don't though.
I mean, he can't really.
No, they all need that.
He can't really just fly around.
It's supposed to give you the basic building blocks of your army, like a fucking assload of Skitarii and a Dunecrawler. Warriors I can understand because they're cheap synapses, but why the hell does your box not come with termagants in the first place?
I don't know. But all the same, they are actually termagants in our games because I want to be able to run Devourers on them, and these guys can't. They shoot the worst weapon in the game.
That is false.
What?
It's still strength 4.
It's
a flash 4 is not that bad.
It's
Radiant rifles are strength 3.
Compared to shooting 3 times.
Yeah, that's fair.
30 shots versus 10 shots. You can see why I take 30 shots. None of these are carrying the right weapons because I did not know what they looked like prior to playing this game. This one is the actual Barb Strangler. That's the not heavy venom cannon. And that one has blades for hands because I thought that was a good idea. I haven't played yet. This was literally me gluing models together before my first game ever. And so I'm running them as 1 Barb Strangler with bone swords, and then 2 Death Spitters with bone swords.
This motherfucker built a Tyranid Prime.
Shut up. Oh yeah, this one's also accidentally the Tyranid Prime.
He just was like, oh, Tyranid Prime looks cool, and
He looks real neat. He's also not part of the Warriors because he is by himself a character. So, shut up. This was before I ever played. I had no idea what I was doing.
You're gonna make half my chat unsub and never come back to this channel, the other half kill themselves.
That's fine, because then I'll have done my job, because I'm playing Tyranids and we all just want
He's a
them
Tyranid
everyone to
warrior.
die.
He's gonna do with a fucking venom cannon that he thought was a fucking devourer.
I don't know, I thought this was the... I thought the Venom Cannon was the Barb Strangler.
Yeah, okay, so there's a Venom Cannon,
I thought that was the
Barb Strangler,
Devourer.
and you have, what is that? That's
This is
the
the Barb
actual Barb Strangler
that I thought was
you
the
thought was a Devourer. None of which are Death Spitters, which is what they should be.
All of them should be Death Spitters. So anyway, I got these three dudes. They're 3 pairs of bone swords between them, 2 Death Spitters, and a Barb Strangler.
By the way, the guy with the Barb Strangler is not the Barb Strangler. The guy with the Venom Cannon is the Barb Strangler because he thinks it looks better.
I'll fix it eventually, or buy new ones if I can ever afford it, but whatever.
Why
That's
don't
what I
you just
have.
run, at least, run with the guy that is holding a Barb Strangler.
He is the Prime and he's got the cool shit on him. He
But
has
he's not a Barb Strangler!
shit.
None of it
All I'm
matters.
worried about is, this is the Prime, so he's got the best gun, which is the Barb Strangler. These 2 guys got Death Spitters. They all got bone swords. He doesn't have size for hands. Don't worry about it. This is the first time I ever got to actually play Warhammer. So the next set of these guys will look perfect. Well,
The mistake is we gave him an army that has entirely too much customization.
yeah,
Wait.
they each have 4 arms.
We left him unattended.
Someone handed me a box with 4 arms, and none of them have label, like, in the little paperwork, has no labeling on what the gun is. It's like, here's 17 guns. It's like, okay, and there's like, here's names of 17 guns, figure out which one's which, fuck off. And then I just glued the shit on that I thought was it. But then I found out, this fucking dude is carrying literally the baby version of that.
You know,
And
you
then-
think it would tip you off that it literally just looks exactly the same, but
did,
slightly smaller.
Because this one's just got a hole at the end with a weird fucking mouth. It kind of looks like a vagina from this end, just saying. But, and then this one's got 2 spikes on it, so I don't fucking know. This one I kind of get why it's called the Barb Strangler, because it definitely just has a fucking barb on it. So I get it. But, and then the last guy, I thought it'd be a good idea to have just a dude with scythe hands, but as I found out, they don't move very far, so as they're literally running in, he's just like, go get him, champs, and then dies while trying to get there. He can't shoot anything.
So this guy with like just nothing but side sprays.
He's just
also
screaming and
has a
running
Death
at
Spitter.
you. Yeah,
So-
so yeah, he is pretending to have swords like them and also have a gun because, shut up, it's hard to take their arms off. But I am willing to do that soon to fix him. The Prime, I have to get more Warriors, period, just to deal with the Prime. Because I'm going to have to get at least like 2 boxes to have 2 sets of 3, and then the Prime sitting in a unit of 2 other dudes, that making an underwhelming unit. But they will still also have the Prime chilling with them. So it'll be essentially a bigger unit. But
So,
that's the turns.
both of us are running 1 battalion. With an we're saying it's close enough because we don't have 2 HQs. So the point is, fuck you, we have 6 command points. So we get to actually use stratagems and do cool stratagem stuff. So, I don't know if that's even legible on either camera.
Probably not. But that's a 6. That's a 1 for what turn it is. That's also 6 for his CP.
If that's visible literally at all, that's what those are.
If not, it's not actually a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a super important thing. If you're curious, ask and we'll tell you.
Yeah.
And
And we get our D20s for point objectives for something in the game we'll get into.
Direct 3 points. All this foam crap
Is
within 1 inch cover. The boxes are impassable. Line of sight blockers. So we're fighting this little fucking valley of the retards we got going on right here. So, take these. We're gonna use bigger objective markers. So I can at least dream, even if you can't read the number, at least the objective marker itself will be kind of visible on one of the 2 cameras.
Exactly. That's why we get more game stones, just really bright neon ones.
Game stones.
Yeah, game stones. Show them those. That's a fucking riot.
Oh, I love it. So, anyway, let's start by rolling us a fucking scenario. Are these not yours? These
No,
not yours
I
with green
these.
dice?
I have these. I got 5 right here. And, oh, well, I mean, I didn't know you were going to use your objective markers
Oh, that's fine.
as those.
Roll D6.
That's a 4.
That's the
boys.
3rd 4 in a row.
Fuck you. That's a 3.
You don't want any tactical attacks?
No. I don't know what 3 is. Do 3.
3 is not tactical objectives.
Hopefully.
The first 3 is whatever's not maelstrom. Because if you get 4, 5, 6, then attack objective. Because it's technically, if you want to do this technically correctly style.
I hope y'all can see that. I want everyone to see that.
They can't see it, shut up.
Damn it.
If you want to do this technically correctly style.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, don't worry about it.
You roll a d12. Because there's 12 I don't know why we didn't do that in the first place. Because there's 12 missions.
That's an 11.
11 is, I'm pretty sure, night fight. Which is great for you. But also tactical objectives. And also the calling card, the guy whose codex has come out. I have a stratagem for that. So it's okay.
I don't give a shit.
It is
I'll win.
Cloak and Shadows.
Hey, Shadows.
Let me get a quick refresher of what the fuck Cloak and Shadows is. Take the chat log.
Hello, chat.
Interact with chat, my friend.
How do you all do? Quality.
So Cloak and Shadows.
We're very possibly buffering every few seconds. Our internet is truly trash. I'm very sorry.
Let me look. I can see how bad the frames are. Yeah, Time Under Cable is truly a masterwork. I think I have the frames actually. It's doing fine. I think it's been our Wi-Fi. And I'm wired in. Our Wi-Fi has been really shit for like 3 or 4 days. So it might actually be the router. But I haven't got any frames. So the stream itself is fine. Is that updating or not?
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when you said that, I thought you weren't getting chat. Alright, so Cloak and Shadows. This is going to be a little interesting. 3 tactical objectives on the first turn. If you have less than 3 on subsequent turns, get the 3. The basic.
Always.
This is the one where we don't know what each other's tactical objectives are. Are you confident in being able to roll 2d6, look at this table, and figure out what your tactical objective is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy.
It's where the ribbon is.
Yeah.
The ribbon's on the tactical objectives.
That's easy.
Yeah, we don't...
Because it's number.
Yeah, leave your d6s on the table, just so you can keep track. But I mean, A, we're not going to glance at 66 and tell what the hell the tactical objectives are. B, just don't be an asshole. We don't know what each other's tactical objectives are.
Exactly.
The second point is Cloak and Shadows.
Barely, but I can.
Cloak and Shadows is a night mission, which means in the shooting phase, if you are shooting a target that is more than 18 inches away, you subtract 1 from your hit rolls.
Boom.
Really, really good for you, because that pretty much only affects me. However, there is a new Cloak and Shadow specific stratagem. For 1 CP, you can pick an enemy unit, shoot flares at them, and you take no penalty to shoot at that unit.
That's fine.
For the rest of the phase. But yeah, that doesn't affect you literally at all. That's just really bad for me. So starting our RNG, Joe rolled the 1 of 12 missions, which is actively detrimental to shooting armies.
But does nothing. Almost
Clearly nothing to his basically exclusively melee army. Otherwise, it is your standard tactical objective shenanigan festival. So, I'm going to put this over here so they can get some nice booty shots. Put us up on the Twitch rankings while we're looking at tactical objectives.
I might have accidentally made someone's friend kill themselves. He texted him, he used to play Tyranids, and he texted him about my army, and his friend hasn't responded, so he might just be dead. So that I apologize for what I made.
I want to go on record. Any charges of involuntary manslaughter are to be leveled at that man over there.
No.
I had nothing to do with this army.
If
I could have stopped this, I promise you I would have.
Put it up against Game Workshop because they didn't put perfect labels.
I did not know what was happening until it was too late.
Yeah, until they were long glued. But we have solvent for it, which I'm gonna have to do. I have to fix them eventually because before I paint them, I have to fix them. So I'll get onto that eventually. But before I even get onto that, I want to get onto more models and stuff. And
roll d6, nerd.
Perfect.
1.
That's a 3.
You actually got it for once.
Woo, 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 woo.
So I'm assuming you want me to place the benchmark the first time. Because if you place the last one, you pick the planet zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You picked the first one.
Okay, so step 1, the mini standard fare
Leave me alone.
Warhammer game is we need to put 6 objectives on the battlefield, which will be represented by these big ass purple dice and those big ass blue dice. You probably can't see the numbers on them, but that's okay because unfortunately, this is maybe not a great thing for streaming. Maybe it is, because it's less stuff you gotta worry about. These are how we score. But you're not going to know how we need them to score because we kind of have secret objectives, so I can't exactly shout them at the microphone over there.
I mean, you can, and just not metagaming. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna rush this fucking objective, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna continue on with my objectives.
I think it's better because people don't understand Warhammer. It's one less thing to worry about. And then we're on the basics of rules.
Point at it, dude. It's like, this is the one.
Anyway, I'm gonna put an objective in the forest of weird little.
That's right, Rebellion. They're
Foam
super evolved.
pillars.
Thanks, buddy.
Objective 1 is in the forest of weird little foam pillars. But objective 2 is somewhere. A fucking sad excuse for a man.
Whatever. I'm gonna win anyway. This isn't Hearthstone. You can't just evolve and devolve at will.
3.
Fuck.
That's impassable, so I don't think you can put an objective on it.
Wait, what? You have to be
But
within
it's
3 inches.
impassable.
It's
You put an
within 3
objective
inches.
in impassable terrain.
It's not in, really, it's
You do literally have to walk up and hump the wall and take that objective, put it on the fucking ground next to it. Also put it 6 inches from the table edge, you goddamn chimpanzee. Thank you.
Whatever. You smell bad. I don't care.
I gotta try to make this as balanced as
Did
possible.
somebody say Necrons?
I gotta try to make this as balanced as possible because I don't think to play the zone. So,
Ha ha! Dick.
5's gonna go over there.
Somebody's saying
They're about as
Necrons.
spread as they can be for now.
We have a third army. Is this good? There we go. We got a third army, which another dude that lives here plays, but is not on stream currently. Don't know if he's going to anytime soon or anything. But just FYI, Necrons are a possibility to be fighting on the stream. Fuck you, Tyranids are the best. Tyranids are God.
You seen Squid hump a bridge? Now we get to see him hump a wall. We see me hump a waterfall for 4 hours too, that shitty fucking shrine. Anyway, I still haven't decided on the Forge World. I kind of want to go down the list. What's the next one? Graia?
I don't know.
I don't know, Graia doesn't seem like it'd be super great. What does Graia do? What are Graia's cool guy powers?
Dude, this is gonna like super fuck me, but I'm doing it anyway.
I'm just gonna go down the list. I mean, you picked Players on, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it in half and send me over here. But all my shit's still gonna be on the ones over there, so it's like, I'm gonna get super fun.
Well, I mean, I said so you couldn't load the table that much, because there's like basically 3 here, basically 3 there, no matter how you split it.
Yeah.
Alright,
So half
so,
medical land this side, boom, one's deployed, go.
I had to play first, you dingus.
Oh.
That's
Right.
what you wanted, yeah.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, but I choose deployment. Yeah, you deploy first.
You choose the deployment, I deploy first. Yeah, you wanted to choose the
Oh.
deployment zone. I'm probably going to go first. Oh, you can see, shit, C's.
That's the thing.
No C's for you, my friend. Alright, well, to absolutely nobody's surprise, I'm gonna park me a couple Rangers back here. So, once the objectives are down, I'll be Forge World Graia. I'm just going on the list trying them all. I played one game against him as Mars. It's pretty cool. I did pseudo Belisarius. It was neat. Now I'm gonna be Graia. That just affects my personal roles. If you don't understand Warhammer, don't worry about it. If you do, I'm Graia. These
No.
asshole snipers, I'm gonna put way back here. Reason being, actually, where's the middle of the table? I don't even know that these are actually in the middle. Let's find out.
Yeah, figure that shit out. You got that for a reason. I'm gonna take this one so we're not passing it back and forth.
There's approximately the middle. There's a pile of rocks. Also, double cam is really nice for when somebody is standing directly in front of one of the cameras, so you can still see what's happening. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool how that works out? When I'm hypothetically dividing, but there's no, God cannot save you when we're standing in front of both cameras simultaneously.
I know, I'm
So-
sorry. I'm trying to see stuff on
Well,
there.
maybe we should. I put it on there first, but I thought it was a good idea, but it really does tempt us to stand in front of the camera, so
It
let's
does.
not put it right there.
Sorry.
Alright, so there's the middle of the battlefield. But now that it matters for me, I'm obviously playing at least 12 inches away from that. I would put my snipers way back here in Shitopia.
Squid booty. They checking you out, buddy?
Oh, baby. That's what got me the Twitch notoriety.
Hell yeah.
My absolute
Sexy.
lack of
Yeah.
footy. Alright, so I'll move the rest of these up just so it's easier to tell who is and is not deployed. Everything else can be up by the line. Because they have to deploy at least 12 inches away.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you're going first anyway. Because I have 6 units.
That's the same as always. This is everything I own. He still has one more dude. Sad day.
Yeah, I have to see this on you. Because I'm running all my infantry. So,
Good. Seize it up, boy.
well, when we get there. I'll see it when it's season time. It's not currently season time.
It's not season.
Yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept the fact that my snipers are going to take a -1 to hit for the entire game. That just sucks. That's my life. My CP is going to be very valuable because I'm going to have to use that flare stratagem a lot. But I'm pretty sure I actually have a stratagem.
Someone's saying the line is crooked.
You're crooked.
Boom.
I do. It's Scryer Skull. But it's literally just worse than Flares.
What's that?
I mean, maybe not. I can spend 1 CP. So Flares lets me pick one of your units, and I ignore the cover of darkness when I'm shooting at them.
For 1
Scryer Skull lets me pick one of my units, and they ignore the cover of darkness regardless of what they're shooting at. So if it's like the neutron laser and the cognitive shooting at 2 different units, you get some of both.
Yeah.
But if I want to light your tyrant the fuck up,
And everyone
it's
gets
better
to shoot
just
at
flare him because then everyone can shoot at him. What did you play? Or underground,
Yeah.
Uh,
It is underground.
Okie dokie. Where are the other objectives I have that's kind of near me?
1, 2, 3.
Why don't I set this man back in fucking space? Because I have no actual reason to go forward. I want to put him crazy back. Of some degree back where he's got the line of sight to most of the table. He can go either direction if necessary.
Under. Boom. Second underground.
Shocker. Turns out your units live in sewer tunnels.
This guy starts underground. He can bring up to 20 of what I can actually just hold in my hand because they can't fall apart like his. And when he eventually unburrows, all these dudes come with him. And then you just get to go to town on somebody.
What's the Ryan artifact, by the way, before I start doing all this crazy shit? Oh, I want to do that. I want to bring the Grind artifact.
What's that?
I have 7 CP.
Oh, bitch.
It's just literally +1 CP.
Damn it.
I'll take that. That's a pretty good artifact. Hey, Graya, I like you already. We haven't even started yet. Okay, realistically, let's not pretend that Icarus Array is going to be anywhere else. The Icarus Array is also... No, I don't want to put it down yet. I want to wait so maybe do Tyrant. Comes out. Let's put this little squadron of fuckboys right over here on the off chance I need to go to Objective 5.
That's a good idea.
Now, I do my best to protect what is a way too big deployment zone for an army of this size from deep striking cancer patients. But,
It's gonna be great. Trust me.
my options for such are very limited. And, like, this just deep strikes out, and there's not really a whole lot I can do about it.
These dumb little those. They're gonna run up here and do their actual best to get unstuck from their stupid bullshit. God. Why? What have I done to deserve this?
This is the first I've gotten to see the actual guitar models. They're pretty awesome, although I'm still a space caveat. I'm guessing you probably can't see them very well, and I'm aware. Because there is probably a better solution to use cameras. They are both fairly distant from the table, but it's kind of hard to get a cam on an entire table. And I don't really have any spare cameras to be like close-up cams or anything, because that'd be pretty neat. Nor do I currently have a wireless keyboard or anything to fuck with scenes. I mean, my computer's way over there. Like this corner of the room where Joe's chair is the opposite corner of the room from my computer. Those are your presents?
Yeah. Squad. Fight me.
Fuck.
Pussy.
No.
Fight me.
The goal is to not do that for literally as long as physically possible.
Won't be long.
It will not be long. I have very limited options.
Yeah, you don't have 300 conscripts to cover the entire field of battle.
This is why a lot of admech players splash for conscripts. Because it turns out you have a billion conscripts.
Can't deep strike.
Still within deep striking range. Damn it. How many fucking dudes have to sacrifice that don't deep strike at this corner god? One more. That's all the dudes I'm going to sacrifice so they don't be strike in this corner time. So, those of you who don't know Warhammer, because that dildo and his little dildo-headed friends are coming to steal my memes, they aren't actually there on the table. He's just putting them there for now because we don't have a side table to put them on. They start the game underground, and at the end of a turn, can just kind of fucking show up wherever they want.
Yep.
But it has to be at least 9 inches from any of my models. So my goal, my first goal, is to make as little of the table over here as possible.
Open space.
More than 9 inches from anything. Which is why I'm playing these as far apart as I possibly can. Just trying to blanket. And there's no way you can deploy anywhere in there. So let me drop this boy. Where's my other plasma? Let me swap these two. That's not exactly right. Plasma too close to the metal. Where's my leader? Get my leader up in there. This fuckboy back here. And you guys just kind of trail off into the distance, I guess, this way, to prevent him from deep striking in this general region as much as possible. Because I will totally sacrifice 3 idiots with radiant rifles to deny as much of the table. So he can't deep strike him. It's going to be like in the corner. Absolutely in the corner. Just behind all this chaff that I don't really care about.
Actual shitter babies.
Okay, so everything, they'll play with these two. These aren't played yet. Go for it, boss.
Let's see what we're doing out here.
Okay, the Titan models, they're like insane money.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
Everything is insane money.
Yeah, I'm already like, I don't even want to look at the Titans
Is that a
because...
soda can ring on Joe's side of the table? Yeah, this stupid idiot put his drink on his
No,
table.
he's a fucking liar. Don't look at him.
This stupid idiot.
Look at his fucking grin. You see what that is? That's
Put his goddamn Dr. Pepper on the
lying
table.
evil.
That ring is definitely from his soda can. That
I
he
will
consumed.
go get the Bubba and like literally
Oh, it's right there, fucko. Put it there. It's gonna be bigger than the ring.
Wait, what did you do with that? How did you make that?
That's a soda can.
How did you make it?
Bitch!
How did you make it? What cup did you use? He's a lying
pin this
scum.
on me?
He's
Trying
a
to
lying
pin this
scum.
on me like some kind
He
of
did
fuck.
this. He did. That's them.
Dishonorable.
Okay, coming from the most dishonorable. Look at him laugh. He's actually a giant pile of crap.
6 inches there, 6 inches there, 6 inches there.
Boom.
Not 6 inches there, so Cypress don't get it, but such is life.
Get.
This little asshole has a little 6-inch aura of
Get
you get to reroll ones. Shoot better, you goddamn idiot. But you gotta be within 6 inches of him for it. As long as he is not at the front, you can't shoot him, even though he's very in the fucking open right now. Because he's surrounded by what I call the triangle of stuff that's not him. He can't be targeted. Character rule. Don't worry about it. He's a cool dude.
Character rules are fun. Okay.
Doesn't use coasters and refuses to paint. Damn.
It's not me!
Damn.
I don't refuse to paint. This is gonna take a little while. We'll get to it eventually.
What depressing specimen of humanity
He
you
can
are.
do this because his job is this. I have an actual job, so I can't get to spraying them all the time.
I don't know. I don't think I'd stream spray basing my models
Shut up.
because it took 5 seconds.
What I'm talking about is you're always at the house and you can spray the shit. Shut up. I also didn't do that. I also have to use coasters because my girlfriend will actually beat the shit out of me. Unironically. Oh, that's a 6 that's supposed to be right there. I picked up the dice on accident.
Well, this fucker's cheating already. Let me start
Not
trying to
cheating.
manipulate objective
I
markers.
hate everything. Police.
What a goddamn
Oh, wait, my
scummo.
turn? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your last play.
Impassable. Get shit up. Can't shoot at my tiger turn 1.
I'll find you.
Wait, what are you placing that one for?
Oh, that's,
Yeah,
I'm not
because-
Icarus, right?
Don't do
But
it.
the point is the one with the anti-air battery.
Try to seize from me. See what happens.
Oh, fuck the 6, number 7.
You're not gonna roll fucking 6. You never roll 6s.
I actually don't even think, I might not even be the range you have there. This doesn't have the range.
course.
This doesn't have the range you try like this.
36.
I'm very down to 36 inches.
Holy shit.
Oh, like,
That's
I'm
fucking
telling you, the 4x6
teamwork.
table, yeah, I think you're actually worse off on a 4x4.
Yeah.
Because you literally
You can
just
cover the
assume
whole
you're
thing.
always in range of me.
Yeah.
My guns do not have infinite range.
I thought they were
Like,
definitely board
This
length.
one, kind of, but
Yeah.
like,
I thought it was just board length range.
no, you can outrange my
Wait,
guns
no
on a
fucking
table
way.
this
Hold
big.
on.
It's not 36. The problem is I think the Icarus Ray is actually 48. I think I can reach with the Icarus Ray.
36. Oh, I can almost shoot you with the 36.
What the fuck's the Icarus? Icarus is actually 48, so I can't actually reach with it.
Of course.
But,
shocking. Roll the d6.
I don't use the Icarus Ray.
Oh, wait, no.
Hammer tentacles! Man battle stations! Who stopped? I didn't hear it. Who was it?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it, but people are spamming fucking tentacles.
Hat color.
Red. Red at Robo Snake Boy 2 months in a row. What? Woo! You know what's kind of magical about the way these cameras are lined up?
Huh.
Look what happens. Like, step to your left and look what happens. You just kind of step into the other camera. You're the shiniest squidling. Thank you for your continued support. Glad you're enjoying the content. That's actually really funny. You kind of shuffle into the other camera view. It's just like half your body turns around.
Yeah. Oh, that's my paper. I think that's
my paper.
Oh, there's my paper. Yeah, if I don't have my paper, we're not playing.
Because he doesn't know his fucking stats. I pretty much know all my stuff now, other than like some ranges. I think I know all the ranges. Everything's 18. Except the Volk height is 36, Cognitive Heavy is 36, Neutron Laser is 48, Icarus is 48, everything else is... Oh, and these are 30 and these are 60.
He's cool. Squid wrote this. I wrote that. My hands are made for writing, as you might be able to tell. I have to rewrite or print this fucking thing so I can actually legibly read it, because I'm not fully certain this is comprehensible language at all. Like, I really don't think so anymore.
Oh. Alright.
Let's play the game. Roll a d6. Bitch.
So, how this works, since he finished playing his army first, he goes first. However, if I roll a 6, I go first.
Let's do it.
And don't get my face fucked off before I even get to take a move. Because one of the biggest problems with 8th edition 40k, that anyone will admit, is that turn 1 is really fucking strong. Turn 1 may be a little too much. So...
is the best turn. That's why it's always mine.
I really need this 6 right now, because I would really like to shoot your Hive Tyrant before he catalysts himself. Gry is the one where I fuck your Psychic Powers to 24 inches, by the way.
Oh, that's fine.
That's
a 4. Guess who's going first? It's not Graya, it's the Tyranids.
So, my Relic is, I get +1 CP.
Yes.
I have a D8 now, I have 7. My Dogma is everybody has Warlord 6+. Every model in my army
Jesus
has
Christ.
Warlord 6+.
That's actually craziness.
However, I cannot fall back out of melee combat ever if he dies.
We're going in. We're going in!
Also, my Warlord trait is models within 6 inches of my Warlord can fire assault and rapid fire weapons in melee like their pistols.
Ooh,
I don't need to
he's gonna
fall.
die very fast. Sorry, bro.
And
Easiest
yeah,
game
I'm
of
like,
my
I
life.
can't carry the whole thing, obviously.
Easiest game of my life. And so only infantry can shoot if you spend the 2 CP.
Right.
So that won't get a shot if I spawn right here.
No.
Hell
And
yeah.
if you spawn way back in the corner, you have to be within, I have to be within 12 inches. If you just spawn outside 12 inches,
Yeah.
like a little further, they can't shoot at all. I can't
I mean,
cover
it has
the
to be
whole...
9 inches from that guy
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
Which
Like,
is way
there's no
more
way I
than-
can cover the whole board with like 600 points worth of models. I told you, you have a way bigger advantage with the big table. Like, he wanted to play on a 4x4 because for some reason he thinks he has the advantage of a 4x4, but you absolutely
Getting
don't.
closer.
This table is absurdly in your favor.
This is super in my favor, actually.
Yeah.
Looking
Like,
at it
because undersized armies on a full-size table is wildly in your favor. Because
It
I
is
cannot
definitely.
possibly screen out all the Atreides us.
Okay, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, there it is. That's all 6s. Anyway, it is the beginning of the game. So, I'm going to move on my boys, and then, I don't know if you can guess it, but they're coming out of Deep Strike.
What a shocker.
Weird! Because you can't cover the whole board like I was actually afraid you were going to be able to.
Now,
You might have been able to if you done it with the snipers as well.
I mean, the snipers are covering most of this corner. Even if I spread them as far as possible, if I fully spread the Dune colors, I maybe could have pushed you into the extreme
Deepest
corner,
corner,
but
yeah.
you still could deep strike. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, So it's not worth losing the aura.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna stop you anyway.
Exactly.
So it's better to be within 6 inches of King Idiot.
Exactly.
And just hope it works out.
6.
What's my stratagem for Gaia?
That's a good question.
Oh
wait.
yeah, it's the second thing.
So I have to do objectives first. So
yes, generate 3 tactical objectives and don't tell me what they are.
yeah. Hand me the book. Pretty please. Hand me the book. Oh.
No, this is
I
like
thought
Codex,
you were
fucking
holding
dumb
it.
idiot.
Shut up. I hate you.
Who could have predicted such tragedy?
What?
Anybody who looked at, I was just getting beef truck and
Oh.
fucking womboed on turn 1. Literally anybody who took a passing glance at the table and the size of our armies could have predicted such tragedy. Oh, obviously mechanical has shown some. Shocker, I know. We're all in cover.
Yes, I know. Wait, oh god. Shooting is going to be terrible. Cover and
You minus 1 to hit and a plus 1 to saving throws.
Yeah.
But 18 inches though. Most of your guns are only 18 inches. The only thing that's going to suffer is the heavy venom cannon and the barbed strangler. Literally everything else you have is only 18 inches anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair, the only thing I have that suffers is the tanks and the snipers. My shit's all pretty much 18 inches too. You want to become close to the opposite side, they also understand emotions is placed on the battlefield that's well controlled. I don't know. I don't think the Admech assumed the whole having failings thing. I'm pretty sure they're just dying for the Omnissiah. I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to do here is die for the Omnissiah. A lot.
Okay. I have my objectives. He can't know what they are, so I didn't tell him.
I'm going to go refill this while you do your turn. Keep stream entertained. I should have filled this up before we started.
When he's gone, great things will happen. Goodbye.
You're going to deep strike all points. Oh, well.
I love you. Now I get to do whatever the fuck I want, because he's gone. Oh, I can actually tell you what I have to do for the objectives, because he's not here. I gotta hold 5 for 2 turns, pretty hard, because it's all in the shit. Hold 6 for 2 turns, because it's mine, which is easy. And then, if... Get away from me! He's cheating right now! He's like, actively cheating. I'm gonna tell you the last one anyway, because I already told you 2, and even if you fucking heard me, I don't care anymore. The last one is I have to have at least 2 of my units in my deployment and none of them in my deployment at the end of one of my turns, as long as it's not my first turn. And we're good to go. I'm going to get chat log so I can see if you're yelling at me. You're probably yelling at me, but that's okay. I don't mind. I like you guys. Aw, thanks. I like that you guys watch me. I like this whole business. I like kind of want to be a streamer, but I'm not really like that into it. Like it's kind of nice, but I really like cooking more. Like I like doing what my job is now more. But anyway, let's move some units legally as far as I can, because I am not going to cheat. I swear to God. These little idiots get 6 inches. It's not a whole lot, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. And now I moved. I usually just do like a couple dudes, and then the rest of them just fill out as long as it's in a straight line. That way, it's just easier to do it, so I'm not measuring model by model, because like that's fucking annoying, and I'm only here to have fun. But whatever. I'm not playing Necrons. I only care about the Tyranids. I literally don't care about any other race in the entire game. Like, as soon as the Codex comes out for these guys, my life will just be over.
Hey buddy, how's the turn going?
Fine, they're moving.
Oh, okay. Anything exciting happened? You get any cool tactical objectives?
Yeah, I got great tactical objectives.
Did you?
Yeah, shut up. This fucking cheating bitch. I swear to God. Yeah.
What are you talking about,
Yeah, shut up, fool. I hate you. I hate this man.
Get a chat phone.
Yeah, take the fucking chat phone. I'm gonna advance these guys. I can roll a d6, whatever that number is. They get that many more inches to their normal moves, like distance. That's a 2. Awesome. 8 inches.
I don't know if you answered how long these games usually take.
Oh yeah, I did not.
Oh. These games generally depends on the size. A game like this, if you know what you're doing, this can be over in 30-40 minutes.
Or it could be 5 minutes if you're squid.
A full-size game, hour or 2. They're fairly long games actually, which is why I think it'd be really interesting as a stream setup, because they are long engagements. So we're pretending again that these boxes are infinitely tall.
Yeah.
So The Hive Tyrant can, in fact, hide behind it. I can't shoot at him. We just don't have proper full-size terrain yet. We don't have proper any-size terrain. We have foam freaking blocks and boxes. Derp says, hey Joe, remember $780. That's just in chat.
That's a lot of money. Why?
I don't know. That's Derp.
Okay, oh, $780. Heard. I'm gonna just go ahead and move that there and there because I want it to be literally nothing shooting at me. Fuck you. That gun, this one, the one that's not scary looking, is a piece of shit. It's made for shooting things
It's
with
an
wings.
entire anti-air battery. It turns out that thing flies. Anti-air batteries are pretty good against things that fly.
Unfortunately, I have to cross in front of this bad boy.
No, it's not funny. I mean, that's all we have to.
I know, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Like, don't stop and pay attention. Just do it real quick.
Whatever, excuse me.
It's streaming 101. Don't pay attention to the shadow stuff.
The shido stuff. That's exactly what your stream's made for.
Well, the whole stream is already shadow content. You
Yeah.
don't need to pay attention to the super shadow. Also, let me go ahead and jot down some health markers that are going to drop in the immediate future. Oh yeah, it's 5. He's not calling anymore. No, it's 5 though.
Yeah, but
I'm positive that's not within 12 inches of my Vanguard, regardless. I wouldn't shoot it anyway. It's not good. Not worth UCB.
just being absolutely positive.
I mean, maybe, you know, 9 inches is a little bigger than I thought. I actually maybe could have stopped you from deep striking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 9 is very long.
Yeah, 9's bigger than I give it credit for. Like, he just barely got this model, so this is, I think, the second full game we've played where he actually has a deep striking unit.
This is the only second time I've ever gotten the deep strike.
Yeah.
Because the first one I held it for too long.
Oh yeah, this is literally the second time he's ever deep strike, so I'm still getting used to the whole counter to playing deep strikes. I didn't think I'd be able to cover it, but I think I actually could have now that I look at it. I should have tried anyway. Should have given it a shot. Night battles are a cover save, night battles are a penalty to hit. It's just a -1. I once had a game take 2 days because of the apocalypse. Oh yeah, super huge school games.
What's Apocalypse?
Originally Titans weren't a part of regular 40k.
Yeah.
You had to play like a special game type called Apocalypse.
Oh,
Apocalypse is like 10,000 point battles. It's
Holy
just
shit.
absurd. Like,
10,000 points.
they're crazy.
How'd you get that many models?
I mean,
Anyway,
it's not insane.
10,000 points?
We're almost a tenth of the way there.
Yeah, 1/10. That's a lot of money. And you said it's 5 10,000 point battles?
No, 5 to 10,000
Oh,
point
5
battles.
to 10.
No.
Oh.
Five.
I thought you were saying 50,000 points.
I'd be there for a fucking monk.
Yeah.
Month.
I was.
Derp says that's what he made in his first 3 days of the job and you got triggered and he told you that. Now you remember, he's triggered all over again. You
Well,
walked in that way, you could just let go.
Can you? I don't know. Ban him?
No.
Damn it. I want him to just be sad and just watch us but not be able to speak and chat anymore.
I've seen a battle take a week. Yeah, I can believe that. Last time we headed out to the hobby shop to play a game there were 2 guys having a 2,000 point game.
Oh god.
And they would move like 2 units and then go take a smoke break. And then come back and move 2 units and go take a smoke break. And I'm pretty sure that game actually went on for the rest of the week.
Yeah. They're probably still playing that match.
It's probably still
Yeah,
going.
Like, if we go tomorrow.
They're on like
I'm going tomorrow because I
their
want to.
17th fucking carton.
Yeah.
They're almost to their first fight phase.
Exactly. They're almost about to do it.
Dice are about to be rolled.
Yep. That is the end of the movements phase. Everyone's moved.
So everything's divided into phases in Warhammer. First, everything moves. Then everything does crazy psychic bullshit.
I'm within 18 of you.
Now, how you
Which
doing line
means-
of sight? Never mind. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you still have line of sight, but you can do line of sight through wing. So
Yeah.
you are still in line
Yeah, I
of
can
sight.
see them.
This might be pussy.
Maybe. See, the 4+ is such bullshit, but you have to do it on 1 dice, where I get to manifest on 2, which is the cool thing.
That's literally just a bit.
No, I know that. But I'm saying, the likeliness of me getting a 6 on 2 is much lower than me getting, like, 6 on 1.
You smiting?
Yes, and then I advance those guys, so I'm actually gonna onslaught them. So I'm bringing Onslaught, Catalyst, and Smite. That is 6, 8, so that's a Smite for you. Oh.
So when you hit through this crazy psychic magic, he just straight up kills T3 peasants.
Yep.
Except
3.
I am Gryan. Everybody has the 6+ warlord trait.
Oh, that's right.
So you
So-
do not get auto kills, which is mine anymore as running Gryan, but I do need 6s to reflect
You
these.
need
So.
3 6s to
I mean,
stop.
to have nobody die, like somebody. If I get 1, I'm happy. There's one.
Damn
So
it.
2 kills.
2 murders.
So basically, value of the grind trade already. Take 2 guys out the back because they deep truck over there, so I don't fucking need you idiots anymore. Your job is done. Get in the box.
8. So that's onslaught for them.
I'm obviously going to use my Steel Mind Iron Logic for 1 CP.
Reasonable.
Every time I use a Psychic Power within 2 feet of any of my infantry, I get to roll D6 on a 4+. Fuck you. Wait, did you onslaught?
Yeah, that's
I
onslaught.
don't get a straight onslaught. I'm just so used to you catalysting.
Oh, yeah.
Onslaught away, my friend. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, so they have onslaught, so they don't take the -1 to advancing.
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. Onslaught.
Wow, okay.
Onslaught me, fam.
Oh.
Onslaught me, fam.
I mean, they're onslaughted. That's fine. I can't onslaught you. That'd be stupid. And then I think I don't have my phone on me.
But Joel, it's not my turn yet.
Yeah, I don't have my phone on me. Is he a psyker? God damn
No.
it. That guy. I forgot.
No.
He's not.
No, he's just a heavy support.
Okay.
It's just a big. He's actually instinctive too.
Oh, really?
These are all instinctive right now. They have to. I mean, you can move them out, but all they can do is charge this right now, which I'm sure they want to do anyway, because that's why it doesn't really matter. They're instinctive.
Yes.
But yeah, this whole blob right now is currently instinctive.
Yes.
Tyrannid's running a hive mind, and I think it's too far away from the hive mind, which weirdly is all 4 of these right here, which is, I mean, they only really have to get the turnies. Can only shoot and charge the closest thing to them.
Yep.
All they know is run forward and read. So that's fine because that's what he wants to do anyway. So you can just play around that.
This is where the biggest problem comes in. I didn't write down my Trigon for this. I was using it exclusively on
Where's
my
your phone?
In the other room.
Go get your phone.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Don't just try and wing the whole game without your phone. Just go get it real
I was
quick.
just saying, I didn't know how long you wanted to. Okay, I'll be right back.
We're gonna do a game,
Yes.
and then I just want to see how this works quality-wise. I want to look at this VOD, see how the audio quality is, see how the video quality is, see if literally anything is identifiable on the table. But by the way, they run forward and don't be a shitter. That's what they do. By the way, chat. How is the visual? Now, there's actually an army here and things happening. Is the 2 angles helpful? Does it help you get a better understanding of the layout of the battlefield? One thing I'm wondering, honestly, is if this camera I'm looking at is mounted a little bit too high. I might honestly bring it down a bit, because the point is to have 2 separate angles, but this is nearly overhead, so I'm sure that's mostly okay. I pull up your stream for random case to check out a VOD and see you on stream. Let's go. What's up, Luffy? Testing out some Warhammer shenanigans. This, trying to set up the second camera, is actually what broke everything today. But if this works, camera's a bit blurring on most board. Which camera? And that's actually not something I can fix right this second. But which, is it both or one of them? Because if one of the cameras is blurry, if it's this one, which I think it is, there's only so much I can do about that. Because the problem... Let me try something. I don't know if this will help. I don't know if this will help or make the problem about 1,000 times worse. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret this. Maybe.
Okay, I'm back. Apologies, everyone. I was getting something to drink, and Pokemon Go just sent me a invitation to an EX raid. I have no idea what that is, but did it blow up?
No, I'm just fucking with the focus bit.
Okay, I got a raid invite. I have no idea what an EX raid is, but what day is it today? It is the 27th. In 3 days, I have it for whatever it is. Pretty cool. So today we learned that that's a thing, and now I will open up my stuff and get to Trigon.
Alright, I don't think that made a difference, but there is a limited amount that I can do while the stream is live. Because obviously I can't really...
Welcome, Squidling, to the Squiddy Pool.
I can't really do anything with the camera settings while OBS is using them. So I'll have to see what I can do to fix that. Oh baby, online to do. I can't see. I don't remember what tier of a sub you have, but I know it's a real fucking long-term one. You are the shiniest squidling, my friend. It definitely shows up on the phone, and you're just a retard. Thank you.
Whatever.
For your continued support.
I don't even care.
Glad you're enjoying the content.
I kinda care. It's pretty cool, but fuck it. Anyway.
Is that a headshot? No, this is Joe. This is the Drow Wizard in the Pathfinder party.
Bang. Dragon. Shooting phase. Because I got an assault 12.
Yeah.
12
shooting
inches.
my tanks. We'll see if it does anything.
Yeah, highly unlikely. Strength 5. Yep. Wounds on blood of 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta have me first, though.
Yeah. Or, yeah. Hits. Oh.
It's on Trigon weapon
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, 4+.
That's what I figured.
We got
25. Oh, baby.
Holy
That's what I
shit.
thought, but I can't see it, so I'm just gonna default to the red hat. Online, my friend. Proper hack for you in like your 3 or almost 4 years now, probably of subitude.
Holy shit.
Angry sport. What?
As long as I've known you.
Yeah.
That's
I
ridiculous.
have quite a few subs that are longer than you know me. I have a couple that are racing with the 4-year mark. I don't think anybody's actually hit it yet. But they're
Anyway.
really, really close. 22 months. There it is. Almost 2 years of subbing, way longer of being in the channel.
You got 2 wounds.
No AP on it, right?
No AP.
2+. Saves and saves.
What the fuck ever.
Neither of those are 1s.
Don't even actually care.
How good is a tank being considered in cover? It's pretty good. Shroud Psalm. Sing so hard, motherfuckers want to shoot me.
Stop.
No.
How many shots does my heavy metal cannon get? That's a 1.
So your Barbed Strangler's gonna be 5 then.
Oh, true. I rolled that, so that's 1 for him. Barb Strangler can definitely shoot into them. Is that 18 inches for them? I need to know if my other boys can shoot at you.
Be close.
18 inches. Yes.
Okay.
For one of them. No, for the second one, I don't think.
Okay, so you get 1 Devour on me, and 1
No.
Barbed Strangler.
That's better.
That's better.
Yes.
Is your Barbed Strangler within 18 inches?
That doesn't matter.
It does because you have minus 1 to hit because of night rolls.
Yeah, he is. He is, yes. But then the last dude does not. Feels bad.
It's
So-
like mid-30s to reset the personal issues. Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. You give me 22 because your name has all the dudes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Right.
Alright, so how many shots does Barb Strangler get?
Not the real squid, didn't real snake, guys.
Boom.
I'm pretty sure you're up in the 40s online. I'm almost positive you're up in the 40s.
2.
Hey, it's not Warhammer 5.
Bad times.
Dude, all we gotta do is stream the games and they work for me.
Boom. I mean, the last one worked for you too. I guess I just ran out of luck.
Yeah,
Or
last one
we
was,
keep playing
last
when
one was
I'm
like real average dice, both
We're-
ways.
We keep playing when I'm like kind of tired, and it's really hard to keep
You can't
up.
keep up
with
your RNG magic.
It's really
your
hard.
fucking
at this point.
RNG
Wizard.
Wolfenstein Jew magic.
Yep, that's the one. Alright.
I guess that was Jew science, not Jew magic.
Yeah,
I don't know, Wolfenstein kind of confused me, honestly.
That's
I
fair.
was never clear if it was magic or science.
Okie dokie. So 4+ on these two. This is the Barber Stranglers into the. Oh, that's not 10 minutes left.
No, you killed 2 people with smite. Did you onslaught them?
Yes.
It's on 4s at least.
Yeah. 3.
Oh, baby!
I'm gonna leave this 3 because that's their health. They each have 3 health, so I'm gonna take those 2 dice.
How?
For you.
Good is shooting.
Pretty great.
So you get 1 Devouroo.
Yeah, this is hit. No, that's better.
That's better.
So
right?
the same thing, but now AP1.
Now with 1 AP.
Strength more.
Right.
One more strength.
Strength, 1 more strength, 1 more AP.
Okay.
So yeah, same
so
concept,
4+.
but you get AP 1.
4, 2, 1.
Oh, 1 or 5 4+ hits. That's a meat.
Holy shit.
Dude, we just gotta stream it inwards.
Yeah. and
You're
just
rolling like
stay
me.
fucked.
This is amazing.
This is.
This has never happened before.
Toughness.
3,
Strength. 6 now?
5. It's up with 1 above.
Oh yeah, Devour's 4. So now it's
Yeah.
as the same as
Close.
Barb Strength.
So I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter
Unless
for
it's
shooting
6,
company
yeah.
3 peasants because you're still in the anyway. It would matter for shooting the Dominus.
1.
Jesus Christ, did I just eat 5
everything.
shots without even having to roll a save?
It feels real
Dude,
bad.
all I gotta do
Alright.
is stream,
Heavy
and I
metal
can play
cannon.
Warhammer.
Heavy metal cannon. Shut up into the little fuckboys. Yeah.
You really hate them.
I really hate them. 4. Wounds on 2.
What's a fucking strength 9 and a mooks?
4. One of them probably did, unless you rolled a 6.
No, I only have 4+. You only hit me 1. Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
I have 4+ armor saves wearing cover.
Yeah.
We're standing in the cover in the middle of the field here.
Yeah.
It's diversion tactics.
Yeah, they're literally shouting at me so hard.
4+. Oh, give fuck idiot.
6 anyway.
I also have the 6 secondary save too, because we all have warlords.
You
Fight me!
overwatch me on that man.
Who's going first?
The big one. Overwatch me.
Now,
Dildo.
were I a dildo, I would say your Trigon can't charge because he is entirely body blocked by Gene Scissors.
What?
He's taking his base out of there.
They have to be wholly within.
Yeah, they're curving around the front of his base. I'm not going to do that to you,
Yeah,
obviously.
because I'm trying. Yeah,
I'm going to
wanna
make you a
line them up.
doorway. But I'm going to tell you,
Alright.
because not everyone
Yeah,
can
yeah,
extend the same courtesy to you.
Yeah, you're right.
Were I wanting to power gang your dick off, I'd say your Trigon can't charge. He's
I got
completely bodied. So,
Anyway.
I'm going to overwatch you with a whole. Let's just go ahead and turn this fuckway around.
You know what?
Because
Head.
we shooting this way now.
I ain't even scared.
I was going to suddenly a new challenger approaches, and we are going to angrily shoot the general breaks into the giant worm that's trying to run at me. So let's start with the gun. It's not going to do anything. Here's the carcass. None of those hit. Thank you. So when somebody he's currently trying to rush me. After you move and shoot, you can rush people if you're within a foot. It's tough to do from the Dragon because he's so far away, but with the command point, it's not that unlikely it's going to happen because you can get a reroll.
Yeah.
You can reroll 1 die, which is actually way better than just a regular reroll because you can reroll a lower one.
Yeah.
But as he's charging, I get to spray him down with everything this fucker's got. But since the giant worm is kind of running at my face, I only hit on 6s. So you are relying on sheer volume of fire for that to work. So here is the Icarus Array's big fucking idiot rocket. Isn't it? Here is the Icarus Array's smaller,
Bring it.
but still idiot rockets.
On pussy.
One of them hits. So we have one little rocket last. The little rocket is strength 6, toughness. I don't know the strength toughness.
Yeah.
Is it 6 or 7?
It's 6.
Is it 6?
Yeah, strength 7.
Okay,
If
so
it's
this
strength is 7.
also wounds on a Quattro. No wound. That's fine, it's a 1 damage hit. And then the flat cannon, I'm shooting an entire anti-air battery at a giant worm that just came out of the ground that is now charging me. This is the opposite of what this gun was designed to do.
Nope.
Bring it back to me. The flat cannon, I would like one of you to hit, please. Or 2 of you, we'll definitely take that. 3 2s and 2 6s. That was a feast or famine roll if they're a fucking single one. These are strength 7.
Yeah.
So these wound you on 3s. That is 2 successful wounds. Good news, they are only AP 1. Bad news, they're 2 damage if you fail either save.
Yeah.
But you are, what, 3+ armor save normally? It's a big bitch,
Yeah,
I'm
3+.
sure it's 3+. So you
Yeah.
need 4s to tank these hits.
4, 5.
Alright, so you absorb both, perfectly fine. Now you can try a charge. You need to get 9 inches, which means you get 9 on 2d6, which is like 1 in 4 chance. Whoo!
Actual snake eyes.
Actual,
Impossible.
not even a reroll, can save you now.
God damn it.
You actually only need an 8 because I forgot he does have adrenals.
He does have a dream.
But you still literally cannot get
Can't
an
do
8
that on
rerolling either of those dice. Do you want to try and charge the G still?
Yeah, because-
I'm going to shoot you with everything again.
And you're gonna shoot next turn anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah. So this at least you don't shoot on. You shoot on 6s. So.
Guys, all I have to do is stream Warhammer, and I get
Yeah, all
RNG.
snake eyes.
This is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. This is the
So
complete
fun.
opposite of every game we've ever. I can't believe you just snake eyes your first fucking charge. Holy shit, that's amazing.
The first time I ever played these, they spawned and nearly one-rounded his tank because everything again missed and did no damage. But they actually he made his first charge, and then he just started beating on the tank. The Gene Stealers also made it, and they just started beating it.
So there's a shitty Cognus. One shitty Cognus
Oh my
hit.
god, stop shooting it.
What was he on a 4? Double
That's
move.
all.
Here's the fuck rocket. Here's the smaller fuck rockets. One
Stop rolling
smaller
sixes.
fuck rocket. Small fuck rocket wounds you on a 3. Make your fucking invulnerable save. You ass bandit.
1.
One Gene Stealer's dead.
Damn.
Here is the flak cannon. No hits on the flank cannon. So I blow one Gene Steer off the fucking earth. Now these assholes also need a 9 to charge in.
Please, let me run around the tank.
That's the good news.
I beg everything.
The bad news.
That's not it. That's
a
a 5.
5. You want to fish for it? If you've turned that 2 into a 6.
No, that wouldn't even make it. Oh wait, no, that
That's
would
9.
make it 9.
You would make it. Do you want to fish for it? Let's put a CP trying to literally fish for a 6.
I have to at least try. Because
So he's going to spend one of his very valuable 6 reroll points, which we're just going to call them because that's all he's going to do with them.
yeah,
It's not like he makes morale checks. He literally needs a 6 on his D6, or the
That's
charge
annoying.
fails.
immediately feels like squid. It hurts. That's your turn. Now Squid gets to do what Squid normally does, which is very naughty against my guys, and that's why I have to kill him on turn 1. I have to. My only goal is to just break his spirits immediately and win the game. Because that's what most of the games so far have been. It's only this game and the game before that he's actually just won just straight up by murdering my guys.
Why don't you go ahead and just turn back around so you can shoot the
Yeah,
high tech,
whatever.
obviously.
But the every other game that we played, my Hive Tyrant just doesn't go down, and then I just claw through him eventually, and then he just is sad.
So I need
That's
me
what I
some
want.
sneaky beaky tactical objectives. I don't know what that is, I'm going to look it up. I don't know what that is, I'm going to look it up. I don't know what any of these are. I know what that one is. Did you complete any of these, by the way?
No, not until next turn.
Not the next ending, sorry. Okay.
You know that means nothing to you.
I don't know about that. I gotta look. Get some gratuitous 30 shot.
This is
Oh,
miserable.
that's fucking stupid. I got a stupid one.
What
I
is
want
it?
to recount.
Too bad.
Fuck me, man.
What
That's
is- how bad is it?
really
is it
bad.
get to
Oh
6?
god, they're all bad.
Is it get to 6? Please tell me it's get to 6.
No, it's actually worse than get to 6.
What is worse than get to 6?
Well, it's not this one, but keep in mind there is literally one that's manifest the psychic power successfully. I didn't get that one,
But
but
there's
there are
that.
equally bad ones that are just literally incompatible with my army.
Yeah.
So
Which is a shame.
sometimes you just get completely. I'm considering, because I have the bonus CP, spending 2 to reroll one of them. I'm going to actually because I rolled 2 that I'm not going to complete. So is it 2? It's 2 CP.
Yeah,
So
2
I'm
roll.
going to go from
1.
7 to 5. Reroll
Boom.
1
Now we're the same.
of those 2 tactical objectives. And that is going to be get into the enemy's deployment zone. I'm going to go ahead and reroll that one. That's not happening anytime today. The deployment zone's very far away and very spooky.
Yeah. It's full of monsters.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
Terrorists.
And also they're over here behind me.
They're everywhere. Oh, it is
Literally full of
It's
terrors.
nighttime.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
why I said it, Joe.
I was just saying because I. Never mind. Whatever.
Don't overanalyze the memes.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Alright, so. Okie dokie then. I want to move. Well, we're gonna, as it is, you're gonna take the upset herd of sheep strategy and just kind of shuffle as far away from this asshole as possible. Everyone's
Get
kind of
back here.
gonna go that way.
Pussies.
Make him walk further. What's 18 inches from these dicks? Oh, only just barely forward. Now we're all gonna scooch. We're all just, you can go for that. Get up there, bitch. Gonna scooch here. I want you to carry cohesion this way. I want you to go this way as well. So this unit's in cover. The majority of the unit is obscured.
No, if you just can't do it, then you're screwed because
Just voter.
if you don't command point it, you can complete one and then discard one
Yeah.
for free and then re-roll it. But until he does that, he is just sitting on 1 or 2 that he cannot do.
Every time you complete an objective, you also do get to discard one
That's
for
what-
free.
That's what I just said.
I know, I'm
That's-
rephrasing it in a way that wasn't stupid.
That was the same thing.
No.
I said as soon as you complete one, you can discard
You
it and
said
re-roll.
it in a more convoluted way.
Whatever. Anyway.
You get rid of 2 basically when you complete one. The one you completed and one other. So if I have 2 that suck, and 1 that's doable, I can bring out a 1 that sucks. But this early in the game,
Hey,
because
thanks.
I think I'm going to have some difficulty with this current situation. So I need to maximize how many victory points I get and just try to stay alive until the game is over and literally just win on objectives. The problem is, I don't have a very good PTFOing army because we don't go very fast. So, let's see how that goes, I suppose. These gentlemen here are going to hike as into this as they can without advancing, because I can get 4 of them to be considered in cover without doing an advance. And so that is what I do. Good news for you, I don't have the stratagem that I just do mortal wounds on 6s anymore because that's Mars exclusive.
I mean, that's fantastic. That is great fucking news to hear. Mortal wounds are the bane of everything's existence, and that's why I desperately want to get a. I desperately want to get a.
I'm measuring from here because I'm going significantly less than 8 inches. I'm just staying within not giving you night fight bonus range.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously going to fire both of my stubbers backwards.
Technically, just not that. But yeah, to deal with his amount of crazy shooting, the only 2 things that I could really think of model-wise for anyone that does know is something called the Tyrannifex and a Biovore. The Tyrannifex is just all of his dudes literally melted down into one meaty body with a heavy 40 gun, or heavy 20 gun, excuse me. But if it doesn't move, it can shoot 40 times, which is just super hot for shooting at super mooky little dudes. And then the Biovore is just this big hulky dude with a giant cannon coming out of his back that shoots living little bombs. They're adorable. They're their own models. They just don't count as units and also don't count as points when you kill them.
Dude, I found a new use for the idiot chain.
What?
Idiot chain so the snipers in range of the aura.
That's amazing.
Only one guy's got to be in range of the units in range.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just fucking idiot chaining up to the snipers to get the 1 rerolls. Because they're going to need them because they're hitting on forest because that's fine.
Yep.
Alright. That's my movement.
Shooting time.
So we're going to start with...
Ain't got no psychic powers.
I ain't got no psychic powers.
That's all me.
That's heresy. So, we'll start with the obvious. I'm going to fire the anti-air gun at the thing in the air. You do definitely have cover for me because clearly half the model is obscured. I can see a wing. So, you will get a +1 to your armor saves.
Nice.
However, keep in mind one's always... Oh, you only have 3+ anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought you had 2+.
No.
So, yeah, you have a normal 2+ armor save right now.
Normal.
Well, I mean, that's your default save though, because cover.
Yeah.
So, Icarus Array, and the only thing that's flying. Cognis Stubber somehow shooting backwards.
I mean, it's on a swivel.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, the stubber is on the top. It is on a swivel. Makes sense. So let's start with the dipshit fire.
Yep.
These hit on 3s and reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of Asbury, the leader here, who at least does this. But for 130 points, I'm still wanting to do a little bit more than this. So 3 0 1s. That is a 1.
God damn it.
And that was 5. That is 3 hits.
Oh well.
Strength 4 into toughness 4 Gene Stealers. If strength equals toughness, you go down a 4, 50-50 chance. That is 1 wound. And then Gene Stealers always have a 5+ vulnerable save, so you just kind of get a 5+. Doesn't make it over Gene Stealers shit.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna assume you take
so many ones today. Yep, thank you. But yeah, tomorrow I'm actually gonna go pick up more of those little douche fucking meme stealers because they're very small and I need a large group of them to cut people down, and he keeps shooting them all the time.
They actually get a bonus if there are
10 or more.
10 or more of them in the unit, right?
Yep.
Alright, so big ol' ass rocket in the Hive Tyrant. This has never hit yet in like the 4 games I've run an Icarus Array. It hits. It wounds on a 3. This is where it always falls apart. It still has not. It's
Every
never
time.
landed. It wounds on a 3. It has not one time got past the wound roll.
It is not.
Actually, no, I think I had to save once, and then you
Yeah,
would just
save.
5+ it with the invulnerable save.
Stop making fun of my models. First time I ever played this game. Shut up. It's not my fault my Hive Warriors are fucking talented.
Little chain gun rockets. The 2 is an auto miss, so that only reroll 1s. These wound you on 4s. 2 wounds at AP 2, so you need a 4+.
Hey, 2 4s. That's a save.
I'd have 6+ for your warlord trait.
Oh yeah, Dink Catalyst.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Alright, so that's a 1 damage. He took the dink. It's the dink rocket, so
Yeah.
1 damage on the Hive Tyrant. And
Feels
then the flak cannon. This is where the DPS lives.
This is where I don't want to
This
touch
is
me
where the
at all.
DPS lives. 2, 2, 2.
Yes.
3 unrerollable misses. Wait, you're flying. Those all hit. I'm an idiot.
What?
You're flying. I hit you on 2s. Oh, not with 18 inches. Night fight.
Yeah, that's
I knew there was a reason I was
Those-
missing on 2s, but
Yeah.
it was because of the night fight. This wounds you on 3s. There's a 6 and a 3. Both wounds is only AP 1. You get 3+.
Oh yeah. Wait, 3+?
Yeah.
Oh.
Safety 1 in your recovery, so it's your regular armor save.
Oh, okay.
+1, -1.
4, 2.
The failure explodes into 2 because it's a 2 damage shot.
Yeah.
So you need 2 and then
Sixes.
6s. Yeah.
6.
1 6,
3.
1 3. 1 more damage on the half tyrant. 2 damage on the hive tyrant.
I cry every time. But yeah, I forgot your name already because I'm really bad with names. Don't worry, it's expensive for everyone, and no one has the money. But I really wanted to play this super bad, so it's super worth it if you can ever find the money.
The neutron laser is going to shoot at the ass burglar. The Cognis heavy stubbers are both going to shoot at these guys. Number of shots of the neutron laser.
That's the questionable one. How could you possibly shoot the one that's underneath? How could you go fucking bang and then also turn to do and shoot?
Yeah, because it is literally mounted under
It's
the
on the
neutron
front. You
laser.
have to turn the whole tank around.
Well, like before 8th edition, gun arcs were a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
You have to be within 90 degrees of the front of the tank. And
Oh.
shoot you with the neutron laser or the front Cognis. And then the top Cognis would probably have 360. They took those underneath as part of simplifying the game. But the game prior to this edition
Actually
did have gun arcs.
Wow.
Just like it had armor arcs.
Yeah.
Which basically had different
Front,
toughness
yeah.
depending on where you were hitting.
Exactly.
But yeah, and the great simplifying, they got removed. So here's the thing: neutron laser gets D3 shots, also known as what the 1 reroll I get to use in the shooting phase is for.
Yes.
100% what this stupid fucking thing is for. When this is inevitably 2 shots.
Is it worth?
No, it's not. I'm gonna hold that.
Right.
Because if I reroll it, I'm gonna get 1 shot, and I'm
Yes.
gonna spend a CP to have a worse shooting phase. So now, because night fight fucking gayness, honestly I forgot I had the option until just now. I fucking am gonna fire hard turn. I should have had my 3 more black hands, but I actually forgot that was an option until just now.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna Scryer Skull. Since I didn't do it earlier,
Oh, so
the Cognis doesn't get the minus either.
There you go.
Scryer Skull on this guy. He ignores Night Fight right now. These hit you on 3s, reroll 1s. No 2s! That's a 2.
Yes.
I didn't reroll the shots though, so I can't reroll this.
Wait, did you not?
It's the
You said
same.
this-
Yeah,
you
it's the
did not
same
reroll.
strategy on
Yeah.
one of ones. Yeah, I used Scryer Skull. I used that. I'm just pissing out fucking CP right now, but that's at
Yeah.
that turn 1 shooting phase. If I don't get some shit cripple at the end of the shooting phase, I'm probably not gonna win. Yes, that's what we needed. That's a 3. We'll take those.
Whatever.
Strength of 10, also known as get fuck idiots. So
Still only on
3s.
3. Not
So-
a 2 quite yet.
would really like both of these to wound you, and then you not to save either of them. That would be just fantastic.
Hit me.
Both of them wound you. Now 5+ invulnerable save, because even in cover, this is still gonna blast right through your arm at AP4. You want to reroll 1 of those. You are definitely eating 1 neutron laser shot. You want to try
I have
to only eat 1.
I have to.
Because you
It's
do not
so
you
much.
do not want to eat 2 1d6 damage neutron laser blasts. Yes.
2 anyway.
Oh.
How many dice? Roll it
3.
down.
So, neutron laser, here's the good side of this. It does d6 damage, but if I roll a 1 or a 2, it still counts as a 3. Because 3 is as low as it can possibly go.
Yeah, so,
So-
6.
Let's get some fucking. How much health you got? 9?
8. You did 2 damage to him. You only
Oh,
has
yeah,
10.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I guess he has. I
He's
figured he has more than that. I have 10. I thought he was 10, he was
He's
12.
So,
Alright, come on, big old dice. 4 and 4.
8.
You need 8d6. At least one of these has to be a 6 if you have time to dies outright.
yeah.
Or he just gets fucking vaporized.
7.
On Messiah,
With no catalyst, it hurts.
give me RNG.
Fuck Onslaught. Didn't even kill anyone.
Literally just fuck all of these dice. Damn it, he has 1 health left.
Jesus.
He's still alive, boys.
This is what I'm talking about. I need something to deal with those tanks. If I had the Biovores or anything that had a quantity of like high damage shots.
This
or
is what
anything.
Joe gets for not painting them.
Whatever.
Says
Fine.
the chat.
He didn't paint his either. He literally just spray coated them.
Is
What
that
does he
paint?
deserve?
Is there paint on this
They're
model?
not painted.
They're not painted.
They're sprayed.
I'll get there. We're new. We're working on it. The gray plastic attracts neutron lasers. Anyway, 6 Cognis firing back because of the Meme Stealers, still hitting on 3s because of Scar Skull. 2 misses. And these wounds you on 4 just because it's insane to me that a 50 cal machine gun is small arms fire in the 40k universe. But here we are. Just 1 wound. It's alright, I'll take all the RNG off the neutron laser.
Plus.
Get out of my house.
God damn it. These guys are actually useless. Like,
I made kind of.
Yeah, it's just 8 of them. That's why I'm going tomorrow to get 8 more of them. So I'll have 16. But unfortunately, buying those, I won't be able to get the fucking guns to deal with him. So I'll just have to settle with getting 16 of those guys and hoping to tear down the tank in turn 1.
Well, failing both. The snake eyes think the target gun charge.
That was just the worst. Cause
that was, you can't even reroll any of that one.
No,
you roll snake eyes.
Yeah, one has to be a 6 for me to reroll the other one. Like, when I roll them, like...
Yeah, he needs an 8 because it's got adrenals.
I know, but
so,
still.
like, if one of them is literally a 2, if you do not roll snake eyes, there is hope.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1 and a 2, you can reroll the 1 into a 6 and successfully charge.
Yeah,
but you literally need snake eyes to have just no chance of rerolling it into a successful charge.
You just standing there
the
like...
1 in 36 just get completely hosed.
Yeah.
That definitely can happen. Common blue paint is gotta go fast. There you go, pal. You gotta paint your little warriors blue. Stupid spots in their head. They'll look like Sonic the Hedgehog. It gives them more movement speed. It really does it, but it'll make you feel better. Okay, so with the tanks. I guess this is the point where I try to get that last one up your
I'm still gonna paint them the 2 whatever colors you guys want if the entire thing, like your entire chat, like agrees on what 2 colors. Like it has to be not unanimous, of course, but like a high number.
I'm gonna shoot the Volkai blaster at asshole McGee, who I desperately wish I would have remembered I could have flared earlier, because this is the 3rd end of the shit I gotta know. I did not get anybody over the Cognitive Sky Skull. That's alright though. 3 shots. It's on 2+, I moved, so 3+, it's 9, so 4+. I got a minus fucking 2 on these shots.
Hell
but at least he rerolls once. So, 4+. 1 hit. Wounds you on a 4+, but a 6 is a mortal wound. So, come on, baby. Come back to me. That's not how we play this game.
Right off the
That's not how we play this game. That's a 5. It is a wound, but you get your full 3+ armor save because there's no IP.
3.
Damn it.
Bang.
It's alive. And I can't reach with the phosphorus or penta, so that's all I got for now. So the question is...
Where does everyone else shoot? Because fun fact, he's not even half done.
Yeah, he's still, I literally just shot the tanks. I
shot all the tanks and the dominants.
I have a very shooty army.
He's just nothing but bullets, and now I have to wait, like, I can... Because I know he's not going to cheat. I might as well just go do something else.
Might as well go watch a fucking episode of Gotham while I do my
and then he just writes it all down, I come back in, I allocate wherever I want the shit to die. Because... so many bullets.
Alright, the galvanic rifles are going to fire at the meme stealers. Okay. Snipers are going to fire at the hive tyrant. Because he's got 1 health, and I would seriously like him to die before he gets in the melee. That'd be great. None of us are in rapid fire range.
The news is he can't get melee anymore.
That's true.
Because he's literally hobbling across the fucking field.
No, he's at 1 health. He's a little fucking gimpy retard. Just desperately limping forward, trying to make a difference. Alright, 4+ is rerolling once. 2 hits. This wounds on also force because it's 4 and 4. 2 wounds. AP doesn't matter versus your stupid meme stealers. Roll 2 impulse saves.
5-6.
I'll save.
Easy.
Yeah, that's fine. This is what I care about. 2 snipers. Also at 4+. Because, again, really wish I would remembered flares. You know, I was honestly probably still worth flaring, even post Icarus, alright? Oh well. Hit on force. 1 hit, 1 miss. Wounds you on a 3. Give me that 6. Come on, give me that mortal wound. That's a mortal wound!
Whatever.
That's a mortal wound! You see that?
Okay.
You could argue it's not a 6. Come on. Roll 6. Roll 6. Right now.
That was almost a fucking 6.
Get out of my life.
Wait.
That's the mortal. He's got 1 health. He's like, the damage is irrelevant at this point.
Exactly.
You ate the mortal wound.
Yeah.
So.
He died the mortal wound.
Hive Tyrant.
Already dead.
Fucking Dome Beast. So, I got a whole bunch of infantry that are just going to hail bullets upon... This is still a huge problem.
It's kind of like a medium problem. I wouldn't say huge.
That's a pretty big problem.
He only has 12.
That is a 12 wound tornado of claws that is coming at my anus.
Maybe.
The good news is he is instinctive. The bad news is you can totally just work around that. Because keep in mind, because I don't know if you do know, you can still move wherever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You
so
can just totally charge to where people. So yeah, you just got everything's a character to you basically. Alright, well, these guys can only shoot straight across the board because they're the front lines and that's all they got. So we're just going to go ahead and pump everything into these idiots.
Which is a whole lot, I'm very likely dead.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this guy's in range. Is that 18 inches? Am I on you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 can't fill. 2 can fill a morale check actually. I totally think it's a 6. I had to roll double 6s. Okay, now. I always forget morale phase. do better things. Anyway, 6 radium rifles, 2 overcharged plasma carbines.
Fuck.
I reroll ones, so I need snake eye tonight. Okay, 1. Now these fuckers have little pea shooters, but they do get 3 shots apiece because they are very shooty pea shooters. So give me all of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. All of these pea shooters. We're within 18 inches, so that's the range of my gun. So we hit you on 3s like normal. And this is where you just say, fuck you, RNG. Eventually, the law of averages is going to take over. And the law of averages is going to take over approximately here. So these miss. Everything else hits.
So many bullets.
Here's where I lose most of it because they went on 5s because it's only strength 3.
Oh, that's right.
It gets 3 shots, but it's a 0 cost weapon, strength 3 shots. So I need 5s to wound your warriors. But 6s are 2 damage hits. So that is 3 2 damage hits and 3 1 damage hits. There's no AP on either of those, so save them independently.
Yeah. So 3.
Okay, 4 pluses. Which one are you doing first?
It is.
Okay, so 4 plus do not take 2 damage hits, and then just hold all these, switch you to the plasma too, so you can try and get as much as you can with allocation.
Okay. So, and was it?
4 plus is your own armor save. I don't know if you.
I'll save.
I'll save. All
Those
the
are
2
the
damage
2s.
shots saved.
Wow. That's
So,
fucking magic.
3 1 damage shots.
That's 1.
1 damage. So you've taken 1 damage
Holy shit.
so far.
Out of the squad of dudes, I somehow only came out with 1 damage. This is fucking magical.
I mean, 4 plus armor save cuts down. You got really lucky. You made 5 out of 6 4 plus armor saves, but
Yes, that was
still,
fine.
4 plus armor save will cut down a lot. These are the overcharged plasmas. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, so they don't fucking disintegrate. They all hit anyway. Cool, nobody melted. Good job. You've learned how to use your guns, apparently. These are strength 8, so these wound you on 2s.
Ouch.
That's where the 1's coming out to play. Only 1 though. 3 hits. These are, I think they're AP get fucked idiot, but let me check.
I mean, they tend to be AP3.
I think they are.
AP3?
Supercharged plasma is AP3.
Holy shit.
So that is just 3 2 damage hits. So you
Okay.
took 3 2 damage hits and 1 1 damage hit.
Alright, so then let's see. 1, he takes 2 damage hits, and it'll kill 2 of them.
Yeah, I think 2 with the 3rd guy being at full health is the best outcome here. Because
Yeah.
2 2, 1 damage, floods, and then 2 1. I think that's just 2 dead dudes.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's 2 dead dudes. Feels
When
bad.
Squid start playing Warhammer 40k, literally right now. This is the test setup. I know it's kind of blurry. I know the sound's not great. Because this is me testing and trying to figure out how I can arrange the cameras and the microphone to make a viewable experience. Because I know it's not great right now. I
Again,
appreciate you sticking with me. I'm working on it. Because this game is a lot of fun.
it's a
I
whole lot
want
of
to
fun.
shoot these guys at him if they can reach, but I don't know if they can reach. I don't think they're. Maybe.
And also, they're going to be definitely out of range of the knife fight.
I mean, they only have 18-inch guns. If they're out of range, knife fight, they're out of range.
Oh, man. That's not
Yeah, I can't reach anything, so we're all going to the Garlos.
Fight me!
This back I actually can't reach it at all.
Fight me!
I put one guy in the back, just got as far as we could go, just to get covered.
Yeah.
So 2 radium rifles, 2 not supercharged plasma calibers into your termagants. So we are within night fighting range. Looks super professional. We're working on it. I'm doing my best. And if you're not being sarcastic, thank you, but I assume you're being sarcastic. Hits on 3s, he rolls 1s, and I mean, it 6 for the dominance. Let me check real quick.
I'm sure. That's gotta be
Actually, no, I'm not. These
yeah.
5 are separate units. They actually do not reroll 1s. We're
Yeah.
just hitting on 3s. I should have. I was my bad. I should have. Well, it was given to them or given to them because they were kind of far apart. Doesn't matter, right? No, I rolled a 1. That's what mattered for 1 maybe, but still, that's 5 hits.
One's on.
4 strength, 3.
Yeah, trash.
That's strength is trash into trash. So wound you on 4. The 6s are 2 damage, so it's irrelevant. 2 wounds, no AP.
6 is. Away!
2
Yes,
discover
yes.
guns. And then 2 crapo plasma rifles. They're not crapo at all. Plasmas. Wow! Okie dokie then. 1
Hell
hit.
yeah!
I wish I was in range of the dominance. I fucked that up. 1 hit. This wounds you on a dose. Strength 7.
Damn.
And that's AP, so that's what we're turning out.
And now is it finally my turn? I think that's everyone in the shot.
Yeah, I think it's your turn, buddy.
Finally!
Alright, hold on.
Jesus Jesus.
I complete take 5 and I complete take 1.
Damn it.
And I'm going to discard, get to your deployment zone.
Weird.
Because that's not ever happening. The other one I had was Mecha Unit Fill a Morale check. That was the one I spent.
Oh, yeah, you're
nah,
like,
that ain't
thank
happening.
you.
So that is dose,
I'm checking mine
victory
now.
points, and then I go to 3. Killing his Warlord also gives me a bonus victory point, and that simultaneously was
Also
first blood. So that puts me at 4 victory points, and us on turn 2. So yeah, for those of you unfamiliar with Warhammer watching at home, this is the start of turn 2. This game takes a minute, but we're also not very fast.
I can't do that.
We'll get there.
I'm so mad. I just got my objective for this turn. Can't fucking do it. Guess what it is. Manifest the psychic power.
Aha! You can spend 2 CP, get rid of it. I've already had you eat that bullet once.
No.
That's fucking teamwork.
Warhammer 40k.
I just heard something crazy loud.
Is that a reset maybe?
Yeah, I see the tentacle come up. Go say hi to somebody.
Oh, it'll pop up here in a second. It should pop up with the phone because Moobot should welcome them. Oh, it doesn't always, I guess.
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay, you're not an idiot. Moobot doesn't always pick them up. Hurry sub! To the hats, Joe! Woo! Hurry sub!
Alert!
It was whammy, kablammy with a red hat.
Bam! Red hat.
2 months in the squiddy pool. You were the shiniest squidly.
Woo!
Glad you enjoyed the content. He's entirely behind the second camera. Thank you for your continued support. I'm gonna fix the blurriness, but again, I can't mess with the camera settings while these streams live. Not very effectively. So I know this one's a bit blurry specifically. I'm gonna see if I have a solution to that.
That's
after the stream,
fucking
but I can't do without
teamwork.
stopping stream, putting it back up again.
I knew that. It's so much better. The red
Pretty
one
good.
is really grim.
My canticle.
You don't have Belisarius.
I don't. What's the thing that lets me... You've only got 1 nuclear gun that matters. My canticle's +1 strength. You've hardly got any guns left.
You're right.
You literally have like a bunch of devours. My infantry are already in cover naturally. I'm not gonna roll for shout some. We're gonna be... This is fighting words. +1 strength it is.
Let's fucking go. These dudes are gonna shoot you.
Yeah, it's time for DACA. That's gonna be a lot of bullets in my belt.
Damn.
These
Only
those
killed, like,
fuckers
2
doesn't
of them.
devour and they shoot.
You killed 3 of them.
I killed
so
3 of them.
That's
Oh boy.
27 shot. No, that's not it. 3, 6, 9, 21 shots.
That's a lot of bullets.
That's still a lot of bullets. The only one left is the Barb Strangler God.
That's a lot of bullets I'm super not interested in
Let's
right now.
pray. Oh wait, no, it's still move phase. I'm dumb. I'm really good at this game, trust me. I promise, if we ever get to do one of these where I'm not like really tired, I will actually remember things properly and play the game. I will not just constantly keep rolling
We'll get
backwards
there.
and forward through phases.
We'll get there.
That's not how far you can move.
Oh, we had another sub. Oh, one sub while I was walking away from the computer. You got the sneaky beaky like in there. F2O Marshall. Sorry, again, I need to find a way to see subs because it's all the way over there on that computer. 14 months in a row. One of you guys reposting them is definitely a good way to get around it. You were the shiniest squiddling. Thank you for your continued support. Glad you enjoyed the content, my friend.
King Steelers get 8 inches. They gonna rush it.
Bring.
Trigon
Me.
Prime gets
Let me experience.
not as much. Oh wait, just kidding. He's 9-inch movement.
Yeah, I was like,
Because,
I'm pretty sure he has a lot.
Yeah, he fucking
He's a giant tunnel worm.
yeah, I mean he spawns and then he has enough movement to get to you if you don't kill him.
He's a giant tunnel worm. He's gonna come put it in somebody's butt. The only question is whose butt is it getting put in?
I'm borrowing this. So I don't have to walk back over there. Advancing. That's 6.
Is
That's
advancing
these.
There you go, Eddie. Literally wherever they please.
14 inches is very far.
Yes.
I will not be able to fail this fucking charge on you now. I'm ready.
Hello!
Fight.
We're coming to steal your memes! This week we cover the armies or anything at the beginning of stream. Yes, I'm playing Admech. I've got 2 Dune Crawlers, 3 units of Skutari Infantry, and a Tech Priest Dominus. He is playing Tyranids. He has a Trigon pack and a small amount of Gene Stealers because he only owns 1 box of them. Those Gargoyles are Termagants and currently 1 Tyranid Warrior still alive.
Yeah.
With a half tyrant that has been shot to pieces.
One. So,
Just give me.
advancing. No, it doesn't do anything. Never mind.
He has advantage, so he can advance much further. Adrenal's advancing and charging.
All right. So
So he can move 11.
Yes. So 9, 10, 11.
I see Joe use clear paint thinking it would provide camouflage. Yes, I believe that was his thought process, yes. He thought that maybe if he painted the clear paint on his models would become clear and difficult to see.
Hate everyone.
But it turns out they actually just had gray plastic.
I'm gonna. How many shots does the barb triangular get? 3.
Maybe we're not getting 1 this game.
That's not. Yeah, that's not that bad.
How many points is this? It's not a set points amount. We're both
Yeah.
in the general region of 700. But since we have so few models, we're pretty much playing what we got.
Yeah.
Because we're both approximately the same. It's the 700 to 7. You have like 760. Excuse me. It's around 750 points, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's something like that. I just wrote it down the other day. I'm rocking 766 with literally everything and the best gear on all of them.
And I can do all the math, but I'm in the same general region.
Exactly.
I'm actually probably a good bit less. Because I dropped Belisarius, which is a 115 point upgrade to bring a 79 point unit. But I gave him 2 extra 10 point weapons. So I'm at like 720. He's at like 766.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll theirs first before I can roll his because that's 12 shots and that's 21 shots, so I'm using most of my dice.
Yeah.
Because
Turns out UD is what time to do the equation anyway.
I know.
So you're instinctive, so vomit on my tank.
Well, no, these guys are shooting at death.
Oh, you're starting there?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to get rid of their 21 dice.
Fight me. I'm ready to. We are ready to
Yes.
die for the Messiah. We
Two
killed
minutes
3 of
of
you. You will kill the rest of us in
Four.
return.
4 plus.
It's a fair exchange.
That's a lot of 4s. That's a lot of 1s. Holy shit, that's a lot of misses.
That looks about average. I think you got above average, actually. You had more than you missed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you wound on 3, so my
13
butthole's
shots.
ready. My butthole is actually ready.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots.
Alright, we are
You
in
gotta
cover.
save.
So I have a 3+ save.
And I'm within 12 inches, so I have no darkness.
I was feeding roll anyway.
I know.
Yeah, I know that, but it's 18 inches to the darkness. 1 failed save. Ryan trait. Damn it.
6.
Almost got
Good
right out
guy.
of Ryan trait. 1 guy dies.
Don't forget about
21. I have to lose at least 2 guys to make a roll check.
Okay.
21 shots. 1 dude bites the bullet. I will take that.
Then I'm gonna shoot
Superior.
that and those.
Imperial infantry.
You say that now. Let's see what happens.
Fight me, pussy.
It is.
Did you walk up within 18 inches of me, or you still not fighting? Oh, you did. You came forward. You're good.
Yeah, I'm definitely within.
4s.
Yep.
Boy.
Wow.
That's 2 1s in there. 1 hit. Good news, one's on 3.
It's on. Yeah.
Doesn't help when you roll another 1.
5.
Damn, lose me.
2 guys can possibly make a morale check.
4+.
God damn it. I hit everything.
Superior Imperial Infantry.
Uh huh. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. This is at. Oh, fuck it. I'm pretty sure.
I love RPG stories. They got a Shadowrun story going in chat right now for one of their games. That is truly ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Shadowrun's like Pathfinder. It's a
Oh,
super sci-fi Pathfinder.
I see.
You are instinctive.
Oh, that's right. I can only shoot at
You
the
are
tank.
sitting
Anyway.
at my tank.
That's fine. 12 shots at your tank. Let's
It's on first.
go.
Greetings, sir. Fight me. Hits on 5s, wins on 5s. That's going to cull a very large amount of dice.
I got
And
5
then
hits.
saves on 3. The one's on 5s,
1, 2.
and then saves on 3s.
No, and
Aw, man, come on.
that's 2 wounds.
Damn it! You
Oh, wait.
fucking puked on my
No,
tank.
2 more 6s.
That's only if when it's dying. It's a less good version. Because
if it would
it's
kill me.
if it would kill me. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's really good on 1 wound infantry.
But not on
It
him.
almost literally does nothing on 11 wound tank.
exactly. Okay, that's all my shooting. I'm gonna regret this greatly. He's gonna try to charge those guys.
Oh, maybe.
Because I mean,
I get
I don't
to
know
shoot
if you guys can see this.
so
but he
many
still
guys.
has 2 tanks. I still need more dudes to deal with all of this because his points are just slightly more than mine. But like he just
I
has.
think my points are significantly less than yours this game.
Oh wait, this game, yeah. If you're not bringing him,
I think
as
I'm about
Belisarius.
50 to 60 below you.
Yeah, exactly. But he is so.
I had a
many
really
bullets.
you double those the snake eyes charge on this hurt a lot,
Yeah,
and then I got a pretty okay shooting phase,
exactly.
and you didn't have
And
catalyst.
my
So.
half tire just died.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 radium rifles.
There's no reason to not catalyst them. Like it is actually pointless with the absurd amount of
Catalyst
shooting.
is very good.
Yeah.
So these only do hit on 6s because this is an Overwatch. Look at this big old bucket of dice here. That is 4 hits, which is just slightly above the statistical average of 3. So that is what we in business call a decent roll. Bad news is they're going to get further to 10 because they wouldn't go to 5. This is just depression down. I'm shooting on supercharged plasma, obviously, because the camera roll is insane. No worries.
Awesome.
Didn't expect it. Good news, this is exactly how many plasma shots I get. Woo! One of them! One's got a 3. Woo! 1 damage.
God damn it.
AP3, 1 damage.
Oh, AP3. Wait, you said they weren't charged.
They're still AP3.
Wait,
The
what?
charge gives them 1 more strength and 1 more damage.
That's so dumb.
It's 7 AP3, 2 damage. Uncharged, 8 AP, or 1 damage. 8 AP3, 2 damage charged.
Yeah.
But I kill myself on 1.
Yes.
It's, they're good, they're 14-point guns. They're good guns, Braun.
6.
Fight me.
Definitely.
Break yourself upon my body. He's not going to do that. He's going to break my body upon himself.
Maybe. He doesn't have that many attacks.
He's got 4. You get a perfect universe kill half of my unit.
Which my morale check.
With my morale check off the board.
That would be amazing. If I morale check those guys, morale check those guys, and this turn kill your tank, I could possibly win.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn this around by shredding the hell out of them and then forcing a morale check to be rolling poorly.
Oh, swords get 1.
Swords get 1 more, yeah. There's no more take. And then obviously you have charges over here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, charge for him. Shoot at me.
Alright, who's charging?
It's gonna be the Trigun first. Trigun Prime, excuse me.
Cogus. No hits. Big old blam rocket. Doesn't hit. Never has. Never will.
Never will.
Gatling rockets.
He's literally just shooting in the air like a firework.
No hits. And flat cannon. 1 hit.
Nice.
It's always the flat cannon. The flat cannon does 100% of the Icarus Array's work. Wounds on a 3. Wounds. AP 1.
So
4 plus.
That's a 2.
Dose damage. Hits in the 10. But you do get the target.
That doesn't bring me out of the next profile, I don't think. I think at 9 I switch down.
No, it's
oh,
like it's
7.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
7.
you gotta get to like half health.
Alright, charging. 4, 7.
Easily enough. Where do you want to go? Just straight up?
In between him and the other tank.
Give me my turn. Or come over here.
I'd see you guys do that. I don't want to cross the camera too many times. I know you guys are nice looking at the back end of me, but I know. It's okay.
You can get, yeah, like right up, not within 1 inch.
Yeah.
And you can pile in there.
Yep.
When the
Charge
time
the other
comes,
dudes.
they can't really fail.
Yeah, that's wow, that's 11. Bring them more towards the little squad boys over here.
Okay. I mean, they got 11, so you want to just come like over here?
Yeah, just not within melee of those guys.
And they gotta be within. There's,
I just don't want the melee with the other guys.
yeah, I mean, they can't be.
Yeah.
And there's no way they can pile in onto them anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the Tyranny
Actually,
Warrior.
that's false. If you, if
Really
you
wanted
wanted,
to, but I don't want it.
if you wanted, you could do this and pile in to engage them. Do you want to do that? No?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm definitely trying to spend everything on killing your tank.
Okay. You are just gang banging the Icarus around with a bunch of means and Trigon. Alright, fight phase. Who's first?
Gonna be the sword hands.
Damn it. Okay. You did a smart. I was gonna do 2CP and Eric combat, just club him to death before he got to go. But I can't do it before the first fight.
No.
Damn it, he's learning.
Sword fight time. 3+ on swords, because they're better. Shocking. Rerolls ones? No,
Nope,
that's second
swords.
hands.
That's 3 misses. Walk it out, let's want to reroll on them.
Then I can't reroll on the tank.
Yeah, you get one reroll in the fight phase.
Wounds on, it is strength. What is my sword? Strength. Me. So 4 against 3, so I wound on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5, AP 2.
Then I need a 5. Not a 5. 6 for drying trait. No value.
Cut a guy down.
Not the guy with the enhanced data tether. How about this dude in the middle?
Yes. Now, good news about the Gene Stealers. Though they are not very tanky, not very scary until they get up to you, each one has 3 swings. It's hot.
Do you want to spread out with your pylon or stand in a clump like that?
I'll keep them like that.
Okay.
But yeah, they get 3 swings apiece, and then if there was 10 or more of them, which tomorrow there will be.
I wanted a heroic intervention, but I don't really want to put him in melee with a bunch of Gene Stealers, because if you piled in 2 Gene Stealers on my dominance, you probably just eat them.
Yeah, maybe.
And Graia loses most of their bonuses when my Warlord goes down, so like, if anyone's wondering why I didn't pile in with a dominance,
5 of them left,
and I'm
so
not
15.
convinced he's in range. See, it's
6.
not worth the risk of losing him, he's not that strong.
9.
Fighting into a bunch of people with fucking invulnerable saves.
Yep.
They'll be dealt with at a later occasion.
15. Hopefully praying that these are 6s on the wound roll.
Yeah, me first.
Yeah, hit you. Not on anything good, I
This is
imagine.
3s, I'm pretty sure.
Gene Stealers are 3+.
Yeah, pretty sure, like, usually the basic infantry that's not, like, Imperial Guardsmen, the thing they're supposed to do typically hits on a 3. Like, I hit on 3 shooting, you hit on 3 punching. The thing they're for, they're okay at.
Alright, this
And
many.
you wound me on 5s, but 6s rip my shit to pieces.
2, 3, 2 6s, 1 5.
Well, let's save the regular one first. 4+.
1 second.
Okay.
Pause. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to reroll one of these, praying to get a 6.
Okay, well, I saved for just regular hit.
Okay, so the 5's gone.
Yeah.
Down to 3, and we are even again. Please give me 6. That's a 5.
That's a hit, though.
So another hit.
Save that too.
Got it. So now
Yeah.
2 AP4s, 2 damages.
Alright, 5+ invulnerable save. Rule I forget about basically all the time. When 2 honored Dragoon Crawlers are within 6 inches of each other, they can reroll 1s on their invulnerable saves. I have literally always forgotten that.
Is that new?
No. That's always been a thing.
Oh well.
But to be fair, it's only been recently I've been able to run 2 to get enough units. Because there do have to be 2 of them. And I don't think Graia doesn't give me anything for invulnerable saves. Alright, so 5+ rerolling 1s. 4 and 4. So they're still 1 damage hits though, right?
No, they're 2 damage because they can
Toxin
get
sacks.
yeah, they get toxin sacks, so it's 4 damage.
So 5 health.
And now it is 7 attack guy.
And he's gonna pile in. Do you want him to pile in to engage this tank?
I do not want to engage that tank. I just want to try to hopefully kill this tank instantly, and then next turn my consolidate is going to be the Gene Stealers towards their closest unit, obviously. And
If you kill this tank, your consolidate right now can be into that tank.
with him, but not them.
Yeah, they can't consolidate.
They're going to consolidate that way. He's going to consolidate.
If they would have killed this, they could have consolidated into them.
Yeah.
But yeah, not right now.
Anyway, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Pincer tail, literally trash.
Peach!
That's
No
always.
peachy.
Even though it's a giant
There's
pair
no
of scissors.
peachy. No peach.
Alright, so 6.
6 fucking asshole ripping painkiller right there.
Rerolls 1s. Into a 1.
Woo!
Amazing. So 5 hits, I'm pretty sure. Because he is 3+. He is definitely 3+. So that is 5 hits. Strength user, so 7.
Yeah, top
Yeah.
is 7. You will on 4s.
That is, god damn it.
How many wounds?
It's only 2 wounds, a 6 and a 5.
That's just slightly. You can't really already use it.
Wait, that was in a different.
This is still the fight phase.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So you can't.
So
You got your rerolls on the Gene Stealer, so you can't reroll
2
anymore.
wounds at AP 3.
Yeah, it's AP3, D6 damage,
D6
right? This is
damage. It's
the
2
ass
D6.
buster.
This could possibly kill
This
you.
could absolutely kill me. Alright, 5+ invulnerable saves, rerolling 1s. Fuck me, man! I gotta try to fish for this. This is crazy. 4 failed invulnerable saves, a bad time. great!
Holy shit.
5
That's a
failed,
dead
5
tank.
plus invulnerable saves with rerolling ones.
Good news is he's still at 5 health and I can definitely roll snake.
That is
again.
bad fucking times ahead, friend.
3, 8. Hell yeah. That's
so
a dead
8,
tank.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dead.
And then I have to make, if I roll 4 fucking 6s, I cry and trade through this, but that's a 1, 2, 2, and a 3.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no, the spell is ending, the squid RNG's coming back!
Tank's dead.
Oh god, it's happening!
Yeah, just you can move them a little bit and then try to move them back. Well, because they're consolidating to the next dudes.
They're not consolidating at all. They're already fine. You can consolidate. Consolidating is at the end of them fighting.
Oh, they're fighting here. I
Yeah.
thought it was the fight phase.
Oh no. If they could have consolidated, he would have gotten the fight.
Oh,
You don't get to consolidate your whole army, that'd be ridiculous.
No, I'm saying the ones that were fighting, I thought could all do it.
No.
My bad.
But he can now consolidate into that tank if you so want.
I mean, yeah, to make it so it'll have to move back, then it can't fire.
Yeah? What do
Yeah.
you want?
Yeah.
Just touch?
Yeah, exactly. So me and him are fighting now.
Touch with
Now,
hands?
let me make sure I'm correct. He cannot, because it's only assault weapons.
He
and,
cannot fire his neutron laser in melee.
Well, yeah, and he also can't move back and fire it.
He can move back and fire. Well, he can't move back and fire because he can't fall back and fire. Right.
Yeah,
You are correct, sir.
but all the other dudes, because those guys are about to literally shoot me in melee. They're not going to move.
Well, they're going to pilot it and just beat you first, so I mean, because it's still fight phase. Now, all your charges are done, so these guys.
Oh, they're going to fight him, and then that tank's going to fight me.
Fucking pilot on this jackass.
That poor guy.
I mean, they're probably not going to kill him. It's the poor guy part.
That would be funny as shit.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
I actually don't think all these Vanguard can kill this dude.
You guys need to, for all of you that care to look at it, because my models, I personally
See, I can't get everybody in the melee, so that's good.
Hell yeah. I personally think my models look really sick. Look up the Tyrant effects. He's just this big, fat bitch with just 2 guns, and he just walks around hunched over, just blatting everything he can. So he's pretty much his tanks, just made of meat. They're just meaty tanks, and I love them. They make me so happy.
I don't think it's worth the CPs yet. I've only got 2 left. I kind of want to, though. I mean, I do actually got the D6 for the thing to explode. Oh, it blew up anyway! I don't need a Machine Spirit's Revenge! It blew up regular style! Oh, baby!
Wow.
So, hold on.
Yay.
I always figured out because I never rolled a fucking 6. I can spend 1 CP to force it to
I
explode.
know.
I was like, I don't want to spend that. How much for that? He's doing in 6 inches suffers. So that's gonna be. Oh god, that's not actually great for me!
No, that's not.
All right.
6 inches of where his base
Fuck
was.
my life! That's the Dominus too!
Yeah,
Alright,
everyone's
D3 mortal wounds. 1. Grind trait. Damn it.
That's one of them dead.
Oh no!
Oh, they had to make morale at the end of the turn anyway.
Oh, this is horrible! I didn't want. This is not what I wanted. Oh
Hell
no.
yeah. Morale
Oh
time!
no. Oh no. Oh no.
He might have just lost the game because his tank
That
exploded.
explosion, yeah. I don't want to blow up with it. I don't even think that's good for me. That's horrible. I have to take a plasma
Because
caliber.
I have 5 dudes making 5.
If I take the leadership, if I take the leader, we're leadership 6, and if I take the enhanced data tether, I can't reroll. If it fucks up, that's too much running on that morale check. I can't let him. I have to take a plasma caliber out. Ass. All right, these guys. 2 mortal wounds, Citizen Stealers.
Yeah, they can't save against
Let's
us.
save the mortal saves, dick ass. This guy. 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah, knock him down.
This is the hottest fucking explosion in 2K17 by Dominus. 1 mortal wound, thank
Damn
you.
it. That was really
The other tank. 1 mortal wound.
Why am I taking 2s? You were taking 1s. This is crap. You're supposed to roll 6s on all of the
Fury of the machine gun.
Whatever.
It explodes more angrily towards the things that aren't friendly with me.
Whatever.
And then it's 6 inches, so I mean, in the light of fairness, it would not reach these guys. Okay, cool. That was quite an explosion.
That was
That actually
magical.
worked out fairly well in my favor. So yeah, tanks can explode in the day. That's
Yeah.
alright. Anyway, this is Cloud Fiesta.
Oh, which also reminds me, I did not roll it for my Hive Tyrant. He was, when he died, he's supposed to death throw us, and he was definitely next to my warriors.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe he totally couldn't take your warrior, but what I forgot, whatever. He
That's
would
a
have, for reference. He would have dicked the warrior. It's D3 Immortal wins, right?
yeah, he's just
He'd probably be dead right now. Damn it.
1.
It would,
Give me a 1 health.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna
I know.
retract that far, but no, I always forget that he explodes.
Yeah, he fucking
So
screams.
I
and
have
lashes out
1,
for
2, 3, 4, 5,
his
6, 7 guys, and the leader has 2 attacks, but he doesn't have a melee weapon, so he just swings with the same things as everybody else.
So why are you swinging?
There's the fight
You
phase.
can shoot in fight phase.
I can shoot in the shoot phase.
You can shoot in fight phase.
No, I can shoot in the shoot phase in melee.
Oh.
I can't shoot. If I can shoot in the fight phase, I will get to shoot twice.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Disgusting. Oh no, I get why you thought that was totally disgusting.
Yeah.
Now. I get to shoot in the shoot phase while I'm in melee,
Oh, okay.
which is nice, but I don't get to fight you like shooting my guns.
That's what I thought it was. You just literally lean back and just fucking.
No, we're still fighting.
Okay, good.
Hits on 4s. Actually, they might hit on 5s. How I never get in melee with these assholes? Do you idiots hit on 4s or 5s? You're not very good at this.
Please tell me it's 5
This
plus.
is very not your
There's
job.
not
I'm
even
pretty
sixes.
sure it's 4. No, it's 4.
Damn it.
They're not that bad.
1 6s.
It's like warriors trying to shoot. It's just not what they're really good at.
That's good to know.
Woo!
Wow.
Hit 3 of 8. Strength 4 because of the
4.
canticle. 3 because radiation sickness.
Oh.
Wounds on 3s. Give them the rifle butt. 3 wounds. Now I fear that. So make 3 saves.
I make 2 saves.
You have to make
2.
2 of the 3. Yes. I mean make 3 saves, but. Whoa! We clubbed him to death.
They clubbed him to death. Poor
We
guy.
did it! Congratulations, team. No! Come back! Johnny, no!
He just picked him on his gun. What
You
the
don't want to
fuck?
go to the hive! The hive's a spooky place.
The hive is a very spooky place where people's minds get ruptured.
Wow, I'm like equidistant from your 2 units.
That's fine.
I'm just.
Consolidate whatever you want.
He's gonna consolidate. He's gonna consolidate.
That was great.
He's gonna consolidate. Oh, well, it's my turn now, so I take this.
Yeah.
You can talk chat.
Hello, chat. I have returned to looking at you.
He's gonna consolidate. Alrighty, so it's my turn now. Well, need some attack objectives, so let's see what I got. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's the fucking same one I started with in the beginning. That is bad. Oh boy. I may have hit the hard limit for how many victory points when we get this game. I may have hit the limit for how many victory points when I have this game. Because I don't know if I can accomplish any of these.
What?
I said I might have to table you, because I don't know if I can do any of those objectives.
Oh, I got one. My bad. Fuck. At the end of my second turn, I still had 2 units in my deployment zone, and none of you were in my deployment zone, which was 3-3.
Okay.
That was a point that I should have gotten that I didn't.
Oh, okay, so give yourself,
Yeah.
you're at 1 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have 1 victory point.
I just forgot that, which means that
Play victory points.
I should have re-rolled 1 on turn 2 because I would have had it.
Then you completed roll turn 1?
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah,
do
you'll
one.
re-roll it next turn.
Yeah.
No, I think we're good on
I'm
that.
drunk.
Ugh.
The Crab King is Crab Jesus, which is a Carnifex, which is one of the coolest units ever. I don't know about you guys. He is the bomb. That's gross.
This is icky, but not horrifically life-ending.
I want to play Hollow Knight.
Okay, well, that's what you get.
I don't know. Just came to me. My bad. I'm gonna play
He
some
is
of that eventually.
going to move
Run for his life.
here.
Because that was definitely the closest unit.
He is going to fall back here. I want you guys to make a human wall of protect the warlord.
Ah, hell yeah, I had to fall back. Can't shoot.
You can't
Today, that's 6, 7 shots down, and one of them being the fucking Cannon of Doom. That makes me very, very happy. Hell yeah. Wait, are you taking your turn right now?
Yeah.
You have 2 morale tests you have to do.
Oh, you're right. Morale test. They lost 1 guy, I think.
I thought they lost 2 guys. How many is there?
7. There was 8. They lost 1. They lost 2 guys. So they need a morale check. They pass. Yeah, I gotta lose at least 2. I'm gonna need a 6 to fail, and they both have rerolls. I should have dropped the data tether. It's just like if I dropped the data tether and then I rolled a 6, I lost the plasma caliber anyway, which is what I should have done. But the plasma caliber is only so useful right now. Alright, so
Someone said you're streaming so late that EU is starting to walk in again. It is actually quite late.
it's pretty late.
It's 2 a.m. After this game. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I just wanted to test this setup.
Okay.
And also play a game of Warhammer. So I want to do both at the same time. Huh. You're gonna stay where you are and farm a human chain and get the fuck away from autonomous. I think that's kind of that general plan. I need a canticle.
I have a button
My canticle.
Probably roll. Use the only two you usually ever hear about.
My canticle is reroll ones in the fight phase. No. Yes. No. Yes, because everyone's going to be in range of the dominus. I don't need to reroll ones in the shooting phase. We're going to get them anyway. I'm not going to get that far from. We are going to go on a fucking adventure, though. That adventure's going to be called Kill All These Idiots. Hey! If I get rid of everything but the Trigon, then everyone can just shoot at the Trigon for the rest of the game, and hopefully we'll eventually kill him before he eats everything. That's kind of the game plan right now. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Going to hit you with my rifle butts. Probably. It's going to stay right there, and we're going to make world's hottest unit coherency chain. Up that way.
Hit me. Fight me.
These guys
Little bitch.
over here. I'm going to come not within 1 inch of you. Legally. Legally not within 1 inch of you. And if at least one of them survives the fight phase, I will tie up your gene stealers so they can't run my tank. I would like to run these the Trigon do the same thing. The problem is he's just going to swallow all of them and then charge the tank anyway. So like,
it's like, thanks for the meal, your tank's still going down.
I considered literally just leaving the tank in melee, but I'm pretty sure I'm considering it literally just to get a 10 health tank.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either, but I'm not going to make the risk.
Yeah.
Both of these are 1 health off full, so they're both going to heal the fall at the end of movement phase.
Okay.
So they heal himself for D3 and heal the tank for D3. You don't get to shoot.
Hell yeah.
I would love to not charge Gene Stealers. That's just terrifying. 3 Galvanics into Gene Stealers, 2 Snipers into Trigon.
Hit me.
Are we within? They're all within rapid fire range. So here are 3 Galvanic rifles hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. There are 2 1s in there. Thank you, Tech Priest Dominus. You are a pretty cool dude. Well, I'm still missing anyway. But 4 hits, strength 4, wounds on 4s, 1 wound.
On who?
I'll change that.
Oh.
Doesn't save.
Yeah.
Select the Gene Stealer.
The one closest to the tank. Because I'm fighting you anyway, so we'll just leave the ones that are close to you.
2 snipers into the Trigon Prime, 3-0-1s. Both hit. Hey, that's a first. They
Did
both
you just say
hit.
3 original ones?
Yeah, they're little force.
Oh, I thought the one was with you.
Oh no. Strength 7 into toughness 6. Still nice with Trigon, yeah. Wounds on 3s. That is a mortal wound and a miss. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm running low on good uses for command points this game. I'm gonna reroll that.
That's only shooting.
2 hits. So you take one mortal wound because he's no vulnerable.
Yeah.
And these are AP 2.
Shit.
So 5 plus.
Fuck.
1 saved, 1 wounds.
So
D3 damage is 2.
Ouch.
Down to 5. Second profile. Make him work. No, I think it's actually okay. I was a little worried, but the snipe, you did a good job, guys. You did 3 damage to that, man. I'm happy with you. Let's see how this does. So let's craftsmanship these idiots. That is 1 radium rifle. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Is obviously not in dominus range. Wounding on 5s. Nope. 1 plasma caliber, not overcharged. I'm shooting at Gene Stealers. That was the other side. I'm not overcharging it. Not overcharged, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 3 again. 1 wound, taking 5 plus.
3.
Might have to fight them. If I don't have to fight them, that's great. I would love to not fight them. And Cage of Jesus with a pistol. It's on 3. Wounds on a 3. The commissar has ordered your death. Roll it. Damn it! Damn it! Why do we have a fucking anime showdown over here? Can you die?
And they had 3 swings. I could kill you.
You could kill all of them. I have to fight you now. God fucking damn it. Alright, that's okay. He actually has a man. He has the taser goat, so he has a real boy melee weapon. Are we real ones?
I have real boy melee weapons. I have 4 arms. I should be.
4 arms and got sharp bits. I'm gonna get you.
I should be able to kill you.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Cinco rating rifle still alive. That is 15 bullets into the termies. 29, 10 up, 13, 14, 15 shots into the termites. Come back to me.
Butt dice.
No.
Stop
The
dropping them.
situation is getting worse.
Stop throwing them.
I'm butterhead. Shut up. It's hot in
You're
here.
chucking dice.
I'm sweaty. It's hot.
I thought you were gonna keep going.
Easily.
Stop.
I'm heavy.
Roll the dice. Alright, let's flip the table over.
3 0 1s. Them's a couple 1s and there's a 1. Only 1 dose. That's good.
Yes.
Only one of those are open. Alright. Alright, Jesus, we're done yet.
Please.
Wounds on 4s.
Stop shooting at me.
Dude, small arms fire's doing
1,
stuff.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
80.
0. So, 6 plus, but that is 9
2,
hits.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only need to roll 7 because there's only 7.
You need to make 3 of them. Well, it's still 9 hits.
Oh,
And you need to save 3 of them or everyone's dead. So, that was a good salvo, boys. We're wasting some plasma caliber shots, but that's okay because we got these fucking devourers off the table.
Oh, why won't you die?
Well,
Because they never die.
I still have 2 plasma calibers if they survive this.
Shut up.
Not over. None of those things. Termagant's gone. Terma, gone.
Fuck you.
Titty, titty. Fucking shitty. It's okay, I don't have to complete objectives if I just kill his entire army. Everything in my body wants to shoot the Volkite Blaster at the Gene Stealer, but I'm not going to. I'm going to shoot the Phosphor Serpent at the Gene Stealer and the Volkite Blaster at this guy. Which is honestly really fucking cool. Yeah. You just turn it down and just bam, bam, bam in 2 directions. He's going full D-show right now. Volkite, I did move. I am within 18 inches though. 301s. Yay. 2 hits. Strength 6. His toughness doesn't go down as his profile too, does
I
it?
don't believe so.
I don't think that anything does. I don't think anything's toughness goes down as he loses profile. So I don't know what the hell the Trigon does.
No, it's just his movement and weapon and ballistic skill. His amount of attacks and toughness stay the same.
Does his strength stay the same?
Yes.
Holy shit, he's not even any less deadly!
Yeah, 7-6.
Fuck me!
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's what he
It's
attacks!
literally, he can't move as far.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
just
not good
doesn't
at shooting.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he
cutting.
hits on like probably 4 pluses now. So.
He's in second profile. Yeah, he's 4+ and 5+,
Alright,
respectively.
so not super spooky anymore. Anyway, here's one on 3s. Of course, it's a toughness 6. 6 is mortal. Wound, wound. No idea though, so 3 pluses.
Doesn't matter
And it's only done 1 damage a hit. So down to 3. Is that last profile?
Yeah, 1 to 3.
Woo! Phosphor Serpenta. Not a 2. Fuck.
Get shit on nerd. Charge me. So
I guess we're
down to
fighting
3
this stupid fucking
losers.
Gene Stealer.
Fight me, losers.
Overwatch. Alright, I'm
Shut
charging.
up. I hate you.
I'm not gonna roll it because I'm literally just going like
Yes,
I'm like 1 inch away from you. Okay,
Fight
so
me,
here's
bitch. Let's go.
I hit on 2s.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Oh, I broke my sniper. That's the 19th time he's fallen off his fucking base.
The hero.
I hit on 2s, real 1s. Rifle butts. Hits. Strength 3.
Toughness 4. Or whatever my toughness is. Oh, whoops. Sorry, chat. I closed you. Gene Stealer's toughness 4. You hit on 5s. Oh, toughness 3.
Hit on 4s. Oh baby.
Wow.
This is Taser Jesus' honor guard here right now.
Okay.
Make 2 saves, fuck ass. Get clubbed to death. Get out of the
No,
line.
fuck you.
Get
Hold
clubbed
on.
to death.
I'm rerolling that shit.
Rerolling?
Yeah, shut up, fool.
I mean, you have ACP, you might as well.
Give me that 5. I want to swing so bad. I
I
really
still
wanna
have
kill-
Taser Jesus. That's just Taser Jesus.
Fuck!
Oh. Well, I still even had 2 slings from Taser Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still hoping to murder.
Which, for reference, the lightsaber, depending on 2 rolling ones, would have hit both, and he's strength 6 versus your toughness 3. So he wins on 2. He would have had 2 more wins you have to save him against. Taser Jesus and his honor guard take down a meme stealer. That is the end of my turn.
And that's the end of the game.
That is, yeah, you are left with nothing but a 3 HP Trigon. So, at the bottom of turn
Sorry,
2.
I didn't mean to close you. Just closed on its own.
Is it still updating? No, sometimes it stops updating once you close it. Is it still going?
No, because I had said that when it was closed and it updated when I opened
Oh, they're all talking like Dan and Joe. He hates this.
Sorry, I don't hate
Alright,
you.
so- Bottom of turn 2,
Yeah.
pretty much tabled. You have a 3 health Trigon left. I mean, do you want to go for glory, or...
I mean, what's the closest unit? Can I actually rush the tank?
Because you get a movement phase first. The closest unit is whatever you want it to be, except
Yeah, but
it's
then
like
when
up of these, whatever you want it to be.
I'll attempt to kill the tank in my one go. 5.
Overwatch.
Hold on, I need to shoot.
Oh, yeah,
I have a gun.
I was like, calm down. Oh yeah,
5.
you spit at me. That's not exactly a gun, sir. Calm down.
Whatever.
You spit crap in my face and you probably hit on 6s. Like,
Oh wait, yeah, my fucking
you
balloon.
smell like ass and you hit on 6. Get out of my life.
Whatever, dude. No, it's 5+. No, ballistic skill is definitely 6+.
That's what I fucking thought. Spit at me.
1, 2.
And then you also wound on a 5.
Nothing.
Alright.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
See if
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
kill.
fucking destroy this whatever's trying to be. Cognus, I'm out of CP damage. I was gonna do Cognus Overwatch so they hit on
good
2s. But I can put some on CP to hit on 2s in the fight phase.
Yeah.
6 is on the Cognus.
No 6s.
That's a 6 there.
Whatever.
I hit it, but it was a 6. That's a fucking Cognus. It's not gonna wound you. Wounds on a 5. Woo woo! 3 plus armor save, bitch! Eat 50 cal bullets.
Good fun.
Neutron laser number of shots.
1. No
Please.
CP.
Please vaporize this tool. It needs to be a 6. Please vaporize this tool shed. Damn it! That's a 5. Son of a bitch.
Lizard's gonna, or worm's gonna eat ya. Let's go. Let's fucking do this. 4, 6. It's your tail.
You have 5 now?
Yeah.
Fight me.
No 5. Oh, 1 5.
1 hit.
I can't even kill you. Feels bad.
I mean, no, but you can wound me on a not bad.
Not too.
Hey, are you ready
The
to
tank
get
fight.
stepped on? 5 plus, baby. 2 hits. Gonna
Still can't
kick him
kill me.
in his stupid worm nuts. Fuck that Codex. Don't need
Couldn't
any more.
pick it.
We already won.
I want my codex so bad.
Wounds on 4, strength 6. Woo! It's a wound. Armor save. Kick him in the nuts. Down to 2 he goes.
Yeah, and that's game.
That's good. Yeah, then my entire army proceeds to shoot this stupid worm into literally oblivion.
It literally oblivion.
Okay. GG, my friend.
Always good times.
Apparently, all I have to do is stream, and I get RNG in my favor.
Weird.
The power of streaming is the power of RNG. I have a contest in 7 hours, Squid. Hurry up. I'm sorry, my friend. We're done, though.
We are done.
We're done.
We're
Praise
done.
the Omnissiah.
Fuck the other side.
This-
I'm mine forever.
This Xeno scum has been eradicated from Gaia, I guess.
Yeah. Someday I will have a crazy number of fucking units, and I'm going to just swarm him until he's dead.
The part that you're not factoring in is when you have a crazy number of units, I too will have a crazy number of
But
units.
can you really comprehend what it would be like if I had 2 20-man units of Gene Stealers?
That's a lot.
Imagine
That's a lot.
40 Gene Stealers.
Can you
What's
comprehend?
3 times 40?
Oh, that's where 4 was. I didn't even know where 4 was.
Where's 3 times 40?
120.
120 swings.
160. They attack 4 times in the time mark.
That's right.
So my objectives were hold 1 for 2 rounds, which I would have gotten. Take 2, which is fucking over there in Somalia
Yeah.
somewhere. And I re-rolled to get into your deployment zone, so I was like, alright, you guys are going on a fucking hike if this doesn't work out. But apparently the Trigon doesn't have an invulnerable save, and without access to any sort of an invulnerable save or a warlord trait or anything, it's actually not terribly difficult to just shoot him into oblivion. Yep. So chat.
That was Warhammer.
So what is a mortal wound, Squiddish? Some weapons and abilities and psychic powers and whatnot do what's called a mortal wound. And if you picked up, I know I didn't do a whole lot of explaining because it's not a great setup right now. We'll do the This is 40k play slowly tutorial to get people caught up later. This was not that. This was just I want to test the setup and play again. But when we're attacking something, you might have picked up that there's 3 rolls. You roll a hit, which is just based on how good your dude is at shooting or fighting. Then you roll a wound, which is whether your dude's guns are strong enough to really hurt the thing they're shooting at. And then you get a saving throw on the other side sometimes. Mortal wounds, ignore all saving throws. So, armor saves, which is just how bulky your dude's physical armor is, punches right through it. Invulnerable save, which doesn't matter how good your armor pen is, punches right through it. Mortal wounds are, in a lot of situations, guaranteed damage. There's ways around that. My guys all have the Gryan trait for that. You have your Warlord trait and Catalyst, which is a psychic power. There's definitely ways to get around it. But they are much more guaranteed damage that comes in single hit increments. And a lot of my guns do effectively headshots. And if I roll a 6 on the wound roll, I do a bonus mortal wound. The snipers do that. The Dominus's main gun does that. And then if I was Mars, I'd have a trait where everyone shooting a billion fucking shots could do that too, and that's pretty neat also.
That's very neat. It kills me.
I'd really love to see some more Imperial Knights in Squid's list. Well, that's a ways off, my friend. I don't know what I want to buy next. I'm thinking what I buy next is going to be Castellan robots. Show the figures up close, but the problem is, because of the fixed zoom my camera has right now, there's not a fantastic way to give you a good view of them up close, because it's not really going to be in focus. Because like the focus is for the table. I mean, I can give you some variety of a look. That's something. But I don't have any cameras right now that are for like up close looks. And none of them are painted, they're just base coated so I can start painting them. So I can give you a slightly larger blurry, this guy's only technically on his base, a slightly larger blurry blob of crap. But it's still not really gonna look like a whole lot of anything. Just because both cameras are so far away from the table. And that's one of the things, the acoustics, which I can only do so much about, but putting more stuff there will fix the echoing. And the range of the zoom and the focus are the 2 things I really need to figure out for this setup in the series. How many of them come with the game? Well, that's a difficult question.
What is that?
How many figures come with the game? You buy it by army. It's not like a board game you buy in a box.
Oh yeah.
It's a full and very expensive hobby that you buy into over time.
Yeah, and there's the starter boxes, which is for him is 1 tank, 1 of the dudes with the axe, and 5 or 10 of the guys. 10 guys. Half of what I had on the table at the beginning, if you were here for that. Actually, almost about what's on the table right now. If I get rid of these 3 guys and probably the snipers. Yeah, that'll be all of them.
What's on the table right now? This guy comes with base again, like he always does. What's on the table right now?
That's a starter box.
That's a starter box. That's what comes in the first kit, and all I have are 2 starter boxes.
Yeah.
Put yours on the table too, yeah, so you can show. If you want to play his army, that giant bastard.
These dudes.
3 of those warriors, and the 10 little Flappy Bird guys.
Yep.
10 of those is what comes in that starter box. But outside the starter boxes, most everything is sold in individual units.
Yeah.
So
if you wanted this guy, it's literally a box with just him in it,
yeah,
and he can become 3 different characters, but all of them are their own thing. Like, you would have to buy 3 different boxes if you wanted each one of them.
How much money is that on the table? With the full armies, so let's see.
That's $200.
The starter box
is like 90 change.
No, the starter box is like 85.
Oh, I mean, if you're, I'm talking about
like just
Games
Games Workshop prices. Yeah, like without tax.
Oh, mine is like $90.
They're all 85, but with tax it's 90 something. That's what you pay. But like, the tax is different. Box price, starter box like 85, so 8, 16, 24, 255 for 3 starter boxes. How much is your Trigon?
My Trigon was $60 after taxes.
So 315, and then your Gene Stairs like 25, so it's like 340 bucks on the table. Yeah. It's an expensive hobby.
It's crazy expensive.
It's definitely not cheap.
That's why.
Which is why we have limited amounts right now. Yeah. But it is a lot more than just the game too, because as you see, the models are unpainted, and in fact, if you want to grab a sprue on your next trip,
I will.
They come entirely unassembled too. So the reason I got into this is not only because I really like the game, but because I needed something to do other than just sit in my room and play video games all the time. They come like that. So you put them together, you customize them, you paint them, and you play the game. So it's like a 3-faceted hobby: modeling, painting, playing. And yeah, it's real expensive. There's really no justification there. That's just, it's definitely redeemable, so you slowly get into it. It's not like you're going to go, we didn't dump all this at once.
No, yeah.
We've been playing for a couple months, and we've been...
Started here.
Well, like maybe like a month and a half, 2 months.
Got that.
And we both started with a starter box, and then I added a second starter box, because my starter box was really good, and he added that big worm and the meme stealers.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go out and buy these guys, and then eventually when I can get some money together, I'm going to buy...
I don't know why you got an ad. People are saying, like, I don't know if it's a weird connection issue or what, but I've had a bunch of people saying they're getting ads randomly in the middle of this game. I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not even at the computer to run an ad right now. I don't know why people are getting ads midstream. I'm a little concerned because you're not the first person that said that's happening recently.
Yeah.
So it's some weird Twitch thing that's giving people midstream ads and I don't know why. So, in the case of Joe, who doesn't really put together or paint, it's a one-faceted hobby.
It's one-faceted. I just want to play. If anyone is super good at painting and is going to do it for free, cool. I'll send them to you and you can send them back. But outside of that, I'm not doing it. Like,
if it makes it any better,
I'm not paying for it, and also someone else is going to pay.
From other retailers like Amazon, you can usually get them at a pretty consistent 15% off. Yeah. You can generally find everything 15% off online. Exactly. But
I'm super impatient.
If Mr. Packs have random figures, you can see your picture. No, you buy exactly what you want. There's no like random figure buying.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
You buy exactly what you're after.
You have a box around here somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, just go. I can get one from the other room. Yeah. Okay, so that's your starter box.
This is the starter box of literally my guys, and it just on the cover shows you. If we can do this effectively. Yeah, it's my 3 little dudes, my Hive Tyrant, which doesn't have wings in the picture. And so that way, as he said, they come to sprues. You can make the Hive Tyrant in so many different ways, and these guys in different ways too, because as you know, I fucked up my warriors.
Very badly. You mean your prime?
Shut up. So yeah, and this is what it comes with. It tells you, it has a little diagram on the side, it has a thing on the back showing some of the different options, and then when you get into the box, you'll see everything that's in it. And then it comes with like booklets and shit on other Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, this game looks fun as hell. It is very fun as hell.
It's super fun.
It is very fun. It's expensive to get into. It can be kind of RNG heavy, but if you're not me, normally the dice, you roll so many dice.
Yeah.
The law of averages kind of takes over. And you can play more or less RNG heavy armies. Like when I'm shooting with these assholes, we get 3 shots a gun, and there's 10 of them in a unit. That's 30 dice. Law of averages kind of takes over when I just two-fist a huge wad of dice and throw it at the table.
Yeah, just hoping for the best.
You're going to get approximately average.
Yeah.
When this thing is shooting, it's 1 cannon. Dice can really bone you.
Yeah.
Because you're rolling 1, 2, 3 shots, which in and of itself. No, don't apologize, D-Rez. I'm super down to just answer questions because that's a lot of what I want to do once I get the setup figured out and less blurry and a little better quality audio and everything. Once I get this more figured out, I want to get people to understand what Warhammer is. I want to do sort of that's the idea.
That'd be super dope to do like teaching streams to get people to play and stuff like that. And then also, like, you know, just getting people into playing the game period was just be a super good time. And then we can do, like, some... I want to do a stream where someone controls our armies.
Like chat?
Yeah, like Twitch. It's sort of like...
plays Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, exactly, and whoever's
what are you going to do, just eyeball whoever's screaming the loudest about what you do?
No, it's like the chaos and order thing that they did. You can, if you can switch it back and forth like they did, occasionally it'll be like, you know, it'll say consensus after like 30 or so people.
It's easier with button inputs on a Game Boy than it is on a...
Well, we'll do it unit by unit. We'll just be like, so what is this unit doing? And then 30 people say, move it towards this guy, you move it towards that guy.
That would take some working.
Of course, but I think that'd
because that's basically straw pulling every movement and shot.
I mean,
which is
fair.
It's gonna take, which would just take so long. It would be worth it. But there's probably a way to make that work.
Yeah.
But it would. There's an idea there that we could look into. But like you said, once we get the setup figured out and get this a little more, less looking like we're shooting in a rapist basement.
It's not a basement.
With a webcam from the 90s. But it's not even a bad webcam. It's just really far away. It's really not designed to do this.
No.
Once we have a better idea of a setup, I definitely want to do a we play a game and go super slow and break down
everything.
What we're doing, what we can do, why we're rolling what dice, instead of just 3s, 4s, 5 saves, 3 deaths. Think about which is basically what we're doing here, which is just going.
Exactly.
I think what the units do generally. Well, the core rulebook is actually free online. You can get just the rules for free because they want you to play the game. You can also buy that book right there, which not only has the rules, but has a bunch of the lore and the fluff and everything for all of the factions.
Bam.
As well as a bunch of scenarios and stuff.
A little bit of that action.
It's real pretty.
It's real pretty.
But then individual...
That's a way better picture to open to.
Individual armies have their own rulebooks. Like this is mine for Admech. Joe does not have his for Tyranids because it is not out yet. Because this game did just barely go into 8th edition. So they have to make rulebooks for each army and make sure they're balanced and add... 8th edition added a lot of rules actually. It simplified everything, but it also added a lot of things. So it's a good bit of work. And they've been pumping them out once every week or two. Imperial Guards come up 7th, so...
Oh my god.
Can you play this on Roll20? Probably. I mean, I'm sure you could. Roll20 is a virtual table, and you can measure things, so you...
This is how you win the game.
That is, yeah.
That's a Swarmlord.
Like what just happened.
Yeah, shut up. When I have all the units needed, I will kill you. And also when I have the energy to use fucking cheating magic.
No, it's not 2:45 in the morning, and RNG magic is not a minimum.
Exactly.
Dude, I have the power of stream.
You do.
I have chat. Give me your energy.
Yeah, literally change.
Snake Eyes at first charge.
Murder this fucking creature.
To be fair, what did failing that first charge really accomplish for you?
I mean, I could have.
What did the Icarus rate even do to the Hive Tyrant? 2 damage?
No.
The Icarus array?
Was the thing that murdered him, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
he ate a neutron laser. He ate 2 neutron laser shots.
He ate 2 neutron laser shots.
And then small arms fire to finish him off.
But no,
the Icarus array, I think, did 1 or 2 damage to him.
It being able to do what it wanted was the problem. Moving and shooting and doing everything that it normally does. Them standing there and not being able to do anything was the biggest issue. They just ended up just taking fire for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's Admech. We have... This is an interesting matchup because both of our armies are very good at one thing and very bad at the other thing. My army, Admech, is very good at shooting. I stand back, I shoot at you. You will notice from how long my shoot phase took and how many dice I rolled. They're very good at shooting. His army is very good at punching. So the question in these battles is, can I kill enough of them before they get to me that I can deal with them being in my face? Which this time I did. We're all holding our arms up to give you our energy for your RNG bomb. It went pretty well.
It went pretty well. It did.
To be fair, I'm 2 for 2 with having the codex. The codex definitely helps a lot.
Oh yeah.
And once you have a codex, you will also have a much better opportunity, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can play this on Roll20. Surely you can play this on Tabletop Simulator. But again, the whole reason I'm doing this is to not be sitting at my computer playing a video game. I do enough of that with my normal streams. So I don't want to do any more of that. I want to do this.
I'm doing
And
this because
paint them and all sorts of
evolving
stuff.
monsters is the coolest idea. You guys have probably heard about Evolve. I was one of the people that backed it when it was not a game yet. I know, it's pretty sad. But I thought the idea was amazing, and then when he showed me literally these guys, which just eat like literally anything living and just grow more baby monsters that grow into giant scythe hand monsters, I was sold. I
And
was
the
like,
fun
I'm
fact
in.
that most of their guns actually also shoot other smaller living creatures.
Yeah, they shoot living
The
bullets.
exception, I think the only exception you have,
This is the Venom Cannon.
the Venom Cannon just shoots acid, and your big worm just kind of spits lightning.
Yeah.
And so it's just an electric. That worm is actually kind of a gigantic electric eel, effectively.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What?
Doesn't it do something to tanks?
I don't think so.
It does something to vehicles.
You have a weapon you can take with those things to vehicles. You don't
Yeah.
have it, they get defensive help.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I need to remember.
You would have to have taken the other weapon.
Exactly.
But anyway, most of their guns, like the Devourers, the ones all the little flappy guys have, the flesh borers, they shoot little angry worms
Yeah.
that then hit you and eat you. Even their shot, everything they have is biological. I'm the opposite. We're all robots and crap. So, how did you guys stream? I want to catch a full game. This is the
Test.
first time we streamed this. This is the test. I stream, personally, every day, Thursday.
I
I've
never
had
stream.
a lot of technical issues recently,
I never stream, ever.
but it's much earlier than this. Or I guess at this point, it could also be much later. We're actually closer to much later because my next stream is going to be in 11 hours. With finishing Axiom Verge. Probably playing some Darkest Dungeon and then playing Pathfinder. And we have tabletop block going on.
Oh.
But Warhammer 40k will usually probably be a late night stream.
Oh, yeah.
At least for the foreseeable future while I get everything sorted out, because I don't want to put this on my main stream time and take away normal content that most of the squidlings are showing up for when I'm still trying to get this all figured out and make it pretty and not a blurry mess. I know it's a blurry mess. I know. It's a work in progress. This was just kind of, I didn't get the stream today because hooking up that fucking bastard of a webcam ruined everything. And I wanted to at least stream something. So even though the setup is not great, I wanted to throw it on when we're going to play Warhammer anyway. Give it a shot. But, I'm going to turn it off now because it is about 3 in the morning and we're going to go to bed. So, thank you for hanging out, those of you who are here. Sorry I didn't get a regular stream today. Tomorrow, 11 hours from now, 2 p.m., we're beating Axiom Verge. Probably playing some Darkest Dungeon. I got to do that crazy bandit event I got, which is probably going to kill all my level 6 guys. I got a crazy bandit event.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's going on with it, but the last time there was a story that I just skipped it because it was level 6 and I already level 6 dudes. Now I have level 6 dudes, so I feel pretty much legally obligated to at least try it.
Fucking ended.
And then we're going to play Pathfinder. We're going to do some RPG nonsense. We're doing that one online. That one's on Roll20. Pretty neat. Recommend you check that shit out, of course, seeing as it is my stream, and I think it's pretty fucking cool. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, friends.
Bye, everyone. I love you. Well, everyone except for Jeremy.